Right, let's do this again. Alan, take us in.
Previously on Dark Heresy.
That's the spirit. In the gang-controlled settlement of Gantry, this miniature city built around a complex scaffold hanging around a ruined vessel deep beneath Hive Desolation, the morning began with Otto, Gaius and Trantia awakening to realise that Canny had not returned to the storage container you had rented for the night. Gaius and Otto tried to raise the pit fighter on the Vox to no avail. He was not answering. Trantia looked a little worse for wear this morning. She had drunk quite a lot last night, presumably to get through the spectacle of the writhing naked women Gaius had hired to dance for you all.
Yeah.
After a quick mug of recaf, you headed out to find Canny and breakfast. The pit fighter, meanwhile, who, after having left the rented container late last night, unhappy at Gaius's behaviour towards Trantia, had found himself drugged by his new drinking companion, Gnaeus Lucilius, a man who definitely will not be a recurring character. Gnaeus had wanted to know where to find Lord Siegfried von Morton. During his drug-induced sleep, Canny experienced a sequence of strange dreams, moments from his memory, some old, some more recent, and some of these visions he experienced seemed to show his point of view through blurred and distorted glass, showing images of a very high-tech room full of these large glass cylinders with people in white smocks and masks moving between them, tending to equipment. From Canny's perspective, he was inside one of these cylinders. What could it mean? And he saw the carnival, too, and the mansion, the farewell with Inquisitor Mesmeron a month ago, where she instructed Siegfried to travel to Spire Eldon and work with Lady Pagny. Now awake, Canny was surprised to find he had not been robbed. His belongings were all in a very neat pile, accompanied by a handwritten note and a datapad that were laid on top of his pad. He stashed these for later, not because he couldn't read, just because he didn't feel like reading them right now. And he headed out into the gantry and bumped into his companions, who were conveniently only a couple of containers away. He chastised Gaius for speaking to Trantia like a slag. Gaius apologised. He was ashamed. Too much to drink, he said. But is it any wonder that Gaius Mortalis has drunk so much lately? Some of the things he has seen in recent days are oddly reminiscent of his time on 47 Capella, his homeworld. And the marks these cultists bear, the pestilence and disease they display, these things he has seen before. And he knows that such corruption can bring a whole world to its knees. The demon that spoke to Gaius through the ritual murderer Jock Thadderton had known Gaius's name. "See you real soon, Mortalis," it said as it died. After a proper Iacanthan breakfast in the sanctuary gallows, Canny told the group how he had been attacked and kidnapped. "It was something to do with Siegfried," he said. "That man Gnaeus, he used me, he pumped me for information." You paid an extortionate amount of thrones to Seth, a tech priest in the sanctuary gallows, to use a hardwired Vox terminal, which was in surprisingly good condition, and you tried to contact Siegfried, or Lord Reigns, as his current identity is, and ended up leaving a message with Senior Tartier Cale Marotti, Lady Pagny's head of security, warning Siegfried of potential danger. And all the while, Otto noticed Felinda, the young lady whose company he had paid for the day before. And she watched you all. Gaius, of course, had noticed something unusual about this woman the day before. High-quality augmetics on the ears and throat. Far too good quality for such a low-born underhiver. And after yesterday's time with her, Otto had noticed the working girl fiddling with one of his own shoes, but so enamoured by this rare underhive by-the-hour beauty was Otto, that he forgot about this shoe-fiddling moment. It's not like Otto to be distracted, is it, Johnny? Somewhere, far from here, a few years from now, A heavily augmented young woman who is nothing to do with this situation is surrounded by half-finished construction jobs. Her gills flutter as she sighs, taking in the overwhelming amount of work she still has to do. Is she still only operating at 85% capacity? Next, you travel to Endish Manor, a strange ancient run-down house perched atop the tangle of scrap and rubble that make up this town of Gantry, and there you met Omar Endish, a man with whom you had conversed and traded for the night before via remote servitor link. And you told Omar you were there looking to make money, looking for work. He liked to keep a pool of talent around, he said. If you had work, he would contact you. Canny said that was good practice. It's good to keep plenty of bodies on hand, said the pit fighter. Clearly bait, but Omar paid it no mind. The trail of bodies you have followed down here led to this man, Omar Endish. It was he who had taken delivery of the bodies from the Fane brothers. First Thomas, long since missing now, then Ferru, the middle brother, also missing, and then Darnis Fane, now dead, his body found in his own charnel house, surrounded by the butchered remains of his friends, in addition to the many corpses stored there awaiting processing. And yet, despite this trail bringing you here to this man, you walked away from Omar Endish, without investigating him at all. And you left Endish Manor, speaking to each other of taking this slow, maybe buttering up Omar, maybe making some money hunting out in the wastes, gaining his trust. Have you forgotten who you are, why you are here? You are servants of his left hand. Your mission is to find the missing orb and the source of these orbs, to defend the Imperium and the God Emperor himself, not saunter off into the wastes of Desolation looking for Varkul and Splice Dog to hunt. And what of the Gallows Way? That filthy cesspit might be a foul and wretched place, but it is vital to the running of Hive Desolation. If there is indeed an army on its way there, as indicated by the plans you found, then it must be stopped. If the Gallows Way is lost, then the dead of Hive Desolation would have nowhere to go, and once the corpse chutes were full, bodies would begin to pile up on the streets of the Mid-Hive, and disease and pestilence would soon follow in their wake. And while you were down here not following your only lead, the men and women of the Gallows Way Sanctuary Guard watch from the safety of the Purity Gate. The citizens of the Gallows Way have been evacuated at your order. They sit in a crude tent village just outside their home, watched over by Oath Captain Catian Nils and Gaius' squad mates. It has been 2 days since you left the Gallows Way and the Sanctuaries, digging in for battle. In a city the size of Hive Desolation, there are many, many deaths each day, and the bodies of those who die are sent via the corpse chutes to places like the Gallows Way, corpse chutes that you have sealed up. And while the Gallows Way may be locked down, its workforce given respite from their daily drudgery, the dead do not take time off. The corpse chutes are still filling, while you ponder making friends with Omar Endish. Do you have time to take this slow, to butter up Mr. Endish, to gain his trust? Gladstock sent you down here to Gantry to cut off the head of the snake. The plans you found in the Mortuaris Factorum were clearly attack plans, indicating huge numbers of some unknown force invading the Gallows Way. Stop this attack before it happens, Gladstock had said. Don't make friends with the enemy! You have no idea how long you have before this assault takes place. It has been 3 days now. For all you know, the Gallows Way could already be lost. The people of Gantry, the Sanctuaries, and even the Arbites of Gaius' team could already be dead, and the dead chutes full to bursting with the remains of those born further up Hive. All that meat slowly rotting. All that flesh. Blessed flesh. How long would it be before anyone noticed what had become of the gallows way should it fall, when the bodies no longer fit into the dead chutes, when the corpses begin to stack up on the streets of the mid-hive, when plague and pestilence are rife in the low places of the city, when people begin to question their faith in the God Emperor and look to others to deliver them? Is now the time to speak of coin? Is now the time to speak of hunting, of gaining the trust of a man who, if not heretic, is a very shady character connected to the corpse trade? What would Inquisitor Antonia Mesmeron do or say if she learned you had neglected your duty to go hunting for mere thrones? You returned to the drinking establishment known as the Sanctuary Gallows. Canny, and Gaius spoke with a man named Elias, a fairly posh chap who claimed he and his chums were something of a mercenary outfit. They didn't have a job right now, but were looking for new crew members. They had lost a large number of their assets on their last job. They offered you a chance to join them on their next job. You looked capable to him. 15% cut. Whatever the job is, it's yours. Otto chatted to the young lady with the augments again. 10 thrones for a company, she said. Off he went with her. Poor, twisted little Otto, tempted by the flesh. Blessed flesh. Gaius asked around the bar about Mr. Crimson, a name that has come up a few times. He soon learned that Mr. Crimson is the leader of Gantry and the Red Walk, a flesh-cutter gang, who took over the town a couple of years back. Mr. Crimson was described as a deadly warrior who respects only skill with a blade, and he seems to be well liked by the people in Gantry, and is credited with turning the settlement around, transforming it from run-down slum to fairly respectable slum, where guns are forbidden, and everyone has a purpose, a roof over their heads and food in their bellies. Gaius also asked Eli, the barman, about servitors. He had seen some up at Endish Manor, and had begun to wonder that if that's what all this was about, these bodies, is that what they're being used for? Was there anywhere around here where servitors could be made? Gaius asked. Eli said he didn't know, but he seemed concerned when Gaius mentioned all the bodies. Bodies, he said, looking shifty. What bodies? Did Eli know something? At Canny's urging, Trantia tried to butter Eli up, using her charm, her way with people, maybe slightly augmented by her abilities. And she placed her hand upon his slightly green, hairy forearm and urged the mutant barman to speak freely. Eli, the barman who always knows what you want to order before you speak, he's just good at his job. He's not a witch. He couldn't see the future. Trantia recoiled from Eli, her eyes burning with blue fire. "Kill them," she growled. "Kill them all," in a voice parched and dry, like dust. Canny drew his weapons.
Guess I'll get out my butter knife.
20 seconds earlier. Otto, you smile as you head to the exit of the gallows, Felinda on your arm. She sips from an elegant wine glass, tousles your greasy hair. Excitement at the prospect of a repeat of yesterday's liaison with this woman flows through you. She's a goer, and no mistaking. Who cares if you have to pay for her company? How else would a crooked, misshapen little nerd like you ever find yourselves in a company of such a beautiful creature? You look around and up at her. She's taller than you by quite some way, but most people are. The hunchback doesn't help either. She smiles down at you, and you see the glitter of augmetics behind her ears. One of her eyes twinkles with a strange inner light, and as you approach the door that leads out of the gallows into Gantry towards Felinda's quarters, it slides open before you, and the narrow, cramped entranceway is full of men and women in filthy, dirt-encrusted robes. Their pale, unhealthy-looking flesh is covered in boils and pustules. One of them points at you, Otto. "Take him! Kill the woman!" 3 of the robed men rush forward. 2 grab you, Otto, 1 on each arm. Make a strength test, please. Come on, Otto, you can do this.
You're muted, Johnny.
Strength, as you say,
Yep.
his best assets. Is that fan too loud that I've got on at the moment?
No, I can't hear it at all.
Ah, brilliant. That's good. Okay. Strength test. Come on. Do this. That's it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That done it. Come on.
One man grabs each of your arms, drags you further into the bar, back the way you came. A third man rushes for Linda, plunging a foul, dripping blade into her belly. She gasps, crumples to the floor, blood pouring from her gut. The wine glass falls to the ground, smashing into a dozen fragments. The men in robes fan out as they push into the sanctuary gallows, two of them dragging Otto between them. One holds a knife to his exposed throat, foul venom dripping from the blade. And Otto, you feel something. The air suddenly changing in this bar, charged with electricity, this greasy feel you feel on your skin. And the men drag you around the corner into the bar proper, and you see your companions still standing there speaking with Eli. Trantia withdraws her hand from the mutant barman's arm. Her eyes flicker with blue flame as she turns towards you. Kill them all, she says in a voice like dust. Canny draws his weapons. Do not move, comes a voice from behind you, Gaius and Canny. Lay down your weapons or your little friend dies! One cut from the blessed blade, and the gifts upon its edge will take his life, and his blessed flesh will be reborn anew in the service of the Plague Father. Gaius, Canny, and Trantia, you turn and see this gang of filthy, corrupted, pestilent men and women. They have Otto, a knife dripping with whatever it is, held to his throat. Are you fast enough? Are any of you three fast enough to kill the knife bearer before Otto's veins are opened, exposing him to the deadly pathogen upon the rusted edge? Who are you? Why have you come here? Asks the voice, a familiar voice. The voice of a man who bellowed unholy prayers back in the market when the cult attacked you back in Gallows Way, and the knife presses to Otto's throat a little harder.
I'm going to.
Meanwhile, there's dangerous fuckers out here too, love, she says, her voice very up-high all of a sudden. Now open the fucking door. And the door opens. The two of you move like shadows, avoiding the handful of broken glass on the floor, stepping over the gasping form of a quite beautiful, scantily clad woman who bleeds from a wound in her gut. Pound music thumps, masking your approach further. You could have done of some of this back home to hide your approach, perhaps. The dozen or so robed men and women you saw enter this place before you have their backs to you, and beyond them you see the faces of three people you recognize from the picts you have, and a fourth figure, a small, crooked-looking man, another of those you are here for, stands between two of the robed men, a knife held to his throat. And your companion, blade in hand, points to the man on the right of the crooked man, the man holding the knife. And then she points to herself. Then she points to the man on the left of the crooked man and points to you. And she holds up 3 fingers as she approaches, then lowers one, then another, and then another. Who are you? Why have you come here? Asks the robed man, a familiar voice. A familiar voice to Gaius, Canny, and Otto and Trantia, the voice of the man who bellowed unholy prayers in the market when the cult attacked you, back in Gallows Way. The knife presses into Otto's throat. And there is a flash of steel. I pre-rolled this, glinting in the neon lights of the sanctuary gallows. The eyes of the man holding the knife to Otto's throat go wide, and his head slides smoothly off his neck. The arm holding the knife goes limp, the body falls, and you see Gaius and Canny standing behind the foul cultist, her blade dripping with crimson, a lithe female form, dressed in a black and red body glove, one half of her face hidden behind a plain white mask. Seraph, dancer, acrobat, killer.
Sometimes.
Oi oi, says Seraph, her Desolation accent suddenly thick. She winks at you, Canny. Shall we dance? Dave, I would like you to make an attack roll, please, a weapon skill attack roll. It's a surprise attack, so you get plus 30 straight off the bat. And if you want to charge or do all-out attack or anything else like that, you also get those bonuses on top.
I'm dual wielding.
Yep.
All out attack. So
Okay.
that's plus 20 from surprise, did you say?
Yes. Yeah. No, plus 30 because
Plus
they're
30
unaware.
from surprise.
Yeah.
Plus 20 from all out attack. Minus 10 from dual wielding because I've got ambidextrous.
Yep.
So plus 40 total.
Okay.
Who's Seraph, Dave?
I am Seraph.
Oh, who's Dave? Trent here.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Patience, Hayden. All will be revealed.
Had some patience this week.
What's up?
It's not letting me put the plus 40 bonus in my attack roll.
Is it only got to plus 30? Maybe.
No, it's only got aim. Half aim, no aim, and full aim.
They, if you click the your ballistic scale, it normally comes up with an empty box that you can put in whatever you want.
That's true. I'm clicking the wrong thing. It's been a while.
Yeah, that's the way we would do it.
Yeah.
Rather than.
Yeah, if you click, I think if you click on the weapon, it does that, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Welcome to the game.
Would you like to fate point that?
Yeah, might as well.
That's a critical failure. That's basically your weapon
Good
falls
fucking
in
start,
half. There we go. That's better. Okay, so that's a hit. And also because it's a surprise attack, you get 2d10 damage. So roll your damage as normal, and then ow! What have I done? Just bit myself. Yeah. So we'll ignore that there. So that would be 3, 4, 5, 9. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So with your Xenoblade, you plunge it straight through the chest of the cultist on Otto's left, and he drops to the floor. And Canny and Gaius, you see standing behind Otto, flanking Trantia. Dave, would you like to describe your character, please?
Very large human, not much hair, in a mohawk, red headband, camo trousers, white tank top. Very large sword in his hand, which doesn't really look like a normal sword. It looks like a... I don't know really how to describe it, like a scythe from a creature.
Heresy. Dave is playing a stereotypical Katachan jungle fighter, but with an alien fucking claw as a weapon. Because why not? And on that note, I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Seven.
What is it? What's initiative again? Whereabouts of it? In a long time.
We ain't got a model to press, have we?
D10 plus your agility.
Yeah, D10 plus agility.
Yeah, that's it.
Where it? There it is.
Oh.
Okay, so 2 of these guys will already be dead. From that.
How many times did you have to roll Seraph before she actually hit them pigs?
Once it was a fucking fluke. I rolled one attack for her, and I did it as a charge. And it's in the chat actually. If you scroll up, you'll see it somewhere.
You're so lucky you didn't give me the chance to do that. I was going to shoot the guy next to him.
Never bring a gun to a knife fight, Hayden.
Well,
yeah, if you scroll up, you can see Seraph's attack and her 17 damage. And then you can also see the awareness checks for them noticing you and Seraph sneaking in, which is how you got the surprise. Right. Okay, so I need to add you guys to the fucking thing. This is going to be a mess. We don't have an Otto.
I'm on 7.
Your Scythe man's missing his aura.
Oh no, not the Scythe man.
At least you've got a picture. Mine's black.
What do you mean yours is black?
Mine is black. That's exactly what I mean.
I mean the map.
The map is black.
Try zooming out.
I've zoomed out. I can't see anything on it.
I've got no
vision.
Got no vision.
Got no vision. I'm blind.
Hang on. Yeah, I know why that is. That is because, Hayden...
Oh, we lost him.
It's not because... I mean, he's obviously clearly upset that I haven't turned his vision on his new token. Fuck you, Dave! I'll leave your game!
Oh, has he got a new token, has he? Jolly good.
Well, he actually made it about 6 months ago, and I keep forgetting to put it into Roll20. And every now and then he reminds me. Okay, you should all be able to see the map now.
Yes.
Pardon? Oh, I'll give it.
Just double check the turn order's all hunky dory because it's a big one.
I'm not on there.
Yeah, you're not here.
Oh, there's a map. Hello, map.
What did we roll? 11.
11.
Dave, do we have like no weapons on us at all?
You have your melee weapons. There's no guns in this town.
Apart from the one up my sleeve.
What a shame, no guns.
But you know, Otto. I mean, do you think I'm the sort of person that would get so annoyed at the nerdy adept constantly killing everyone with one shot with his pistol that I would take his gun away? Do you think this is what it's all about?
Yeah.
It's not. It's definitely not. It's this is a pre-published adventure, and the no guns thing is written into the story. And just remember one thing. What do all my bars in all my campaigns have as a rule?
First round.
Rule of first draw. Top of the
I can't
round.
believe you remembered that.
Let's have a little bit of this on. Hang on.
Oh, you got some good music for me, Dave. Well, that sounds good. Oh, can we describe ourselves to a...
Yeah, please do.
at some point in time?
Do it now if you want.
All right, Hannibal, what you see before you is sort of like an Arbite, 40k one, but his left arm looks a bit rigid. You're not sure if he could... In fact, it looks like a proper dude, actually.
It does. It looks like a full arm, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's because you won't know, but I actually have a robotic arm, but it's covered in flesh like Terminator arm, and I actually have a robotic eye, but it's like a proper replica eye. So
far, to describe his character, he's described all the things you can't see.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. That's what
On my left foot, I've got 3 toes.
But you can't see because I'm wearing boots.
Yes. You see an Arbite with a power ball and shield.
But you're not like full Arbite armour, are you? You're like a bit... It's old, dirty armour that's been grubbed up, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's basically, if you took Arbite armour, scrubbed it of all its emblems and dirted it up, that's what I'm wearing.
You've been shot blasted.
Yeah.
Shot blasted, yeah. Shot blasted and sprayed by a fucking no-armed fat man to make it good.
He's got one arm now.
Small, crooked back, pervy looking, like adept. And that's the only way I can really describe him. He's like the kind of guy that would bring a thermos flask to a gunfight.
Yeah, and he literally does.
He literally does. He's that guy. He's the one that likes to spend time alone looking through forbidden documents. Let's put it that way.
Does he wear glasses at all?
Yes, I think he does. Yeah.
Is he constantly pushing them up his nose?
He does indeed. Extremely thick lens glasses.
But he does actually have
years of research abuse. Yeah.
He does actually have a thermos.
You don't need research, Johnny. You're my friend. I abuse everyone.
He has
used to it.
He has a thermos. He has a collection of Xenos pornography, which has never been specified what's in it, but he does. And he's actually, despite the fact he's in, shit in combat, he is often the MVP in combat somehow, and we don't really know how.
So he's Space Caleb then?
Yeah, pretty much. Except the difference is that Caleb should be fairly good in a fight in some situations. Otto, on paper, should never be good in a fight, but he just butchers stuff. And then
he is the kill stealer.
Yeah, he is.
He loves it.
And then Canny. Would you like to describe Canny, please, Alan?
Sure. So Canny is around 6 feet tall. Is what little hair he's got. It's grey, but he's balding, and it's shaved close to his head. The thing that sticks out the most about him is he is fat. He is grossly fat. There's a lot of muscle there as well, but it's well hidden, but behind rolls and rolls of fat. So he must be 35, going on 40 stone. And he's so large that perhaps he may be a mutant. In one hand he's got a meat cleaver, and the other hand he's got a meat hook. But they look well crafted.
They are very well crafted by his beloved. Okay, we're gonna.
One more important thing. On his head is a tricorn hat.
Yes.
Oh yes.
The hat.
That's a very important point.
I knew you'd fucking take that as soon as I put it in the game. I was like, that's going to Canny. I can see that coming. All right. So top of the round, Seraph takes a step to her right, and she's going to make a little stabby stab against this guy, which will be a +10. Not like that, it won't. And surprise, surprise, Seraph misses.
That's more like it.
Just for a change, but she does have Blade Master, so she's going to re-roll that. Hey! He's going to try and dodge, which he fails. And Seraph is going to use her... She's using her good sword for this. Well, there we go. That almost makes up for the miss.
There you go, Kenny.
She fails to convert. 15. Enough. Okay, so Seraph, where does she hit this guy? In the head as well. Seraph takes, with the second swing of the game, Seraph takes another head from this guy. With a little flourish, probably, a bit of a spin. She's back in the game. I need my document with all the stats on. Where's that gone? There we go.
Smeared.
There's a lot of 12s and 10s here. Okay, so... Yeah, so next up, there's a guy at the north end here, this Erasmus Smeared guy. I mean, you don't know his name, but you did briefly speak to these people, I think. It seemed like there might be uphivers slumming it. And you've come across this sort of behaviour before. But this Erasmus Smeared, you just see him turn and he glances around the bar and sees everything that's going on. You see a smile on his lips. And there's a faint... The feeling that you got when Trantia touched Eli, this greasy electrical charge feeling in the air, seems to amplify all of a sudden. And Erasmus pushes his chair back and stands up and takes a step here. Next up, we're going to do... Why is there only one... Ah, yes.
Oh, thanks for putting Gaius and Dave.
Yeah, see, I got there in the end. It took me months, but I got there in the end. All right. So next up is I'm doing it slightly out of order just because I've made some notes. Still in the same turn order, but I'm making it easier for myself. Something. Right. Okay. Right. Then it's the Strain Initiates. And there's two guys up here to the north that have auto guns, and they're going to open fire on Gaius, Canny, and Trantier.
Ha!
They're going to go full auto.
Yeah.
And try and suppress you. So.
Laugh at your art guns. Oh, maybe the other two are.
20, 30, minus 10 plus 20. Okay. The first guy doesn't hit, I don't think, with that. But he will still be suppressing you. Oh no, he does hit. I'll randomise who that hits in a moment. The second one doesn't hit, but they'll both be suppressing you. So the hit is on Gaius, which is probably for the best. Would you like to dodge, Gaius?
Nah.
No? Okay.
Nah. Take in the face.
Not for the first time.
That is.
You've got to look at a man who knows.
That's a 10. Unfortunately, Gaius.
That's a 10, is it?
Yeah.
Would be.
Honestly, I've rolled a 10.
Can I try dodging that then?
That's a little bit. Ooh, this is a
Nah,
cheeky
don't matter.
Tank it like a man.
I'm tanking it like a man.
It was in the head as well, by the way. That's 13.
In your eye, your other eye.
13.
Yeah. What's your armour?
My tower shield covers part of my head, doesn't it?
It does from the front, but he's behind you.
Oh. What? Behind the bar?
No, he's the guy up here at the north. Look.
He's got to be behind the back. He can't be in front at the back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Armour on your head, any toughness.
I'm just rolling down to it right now. My toughness is ridiculous. Was it toughness 5, I think? Yeah, toughness 5. And 54. The head is only 5, so it's a total of 10.
Yeah, so you take 3 wounds, Gaius. It's not often I wound Gaius with a simple weapon like that. And I would like Gaius,
wounds,
Gaius, Canny, and Trantier, please, all make a willpower test. For suppression, hang on.
Oh, Dave, you've put me down to 14 wounds. That's willpower, yeah? Suppression.
Yeah, I don't think you get a bonus for this, do you? I can't remember. It's been a while since I suppressed anybody. I oppress people quite often, but...
I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right.
So I like to try. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can act normally. Canny. Okay.
You know, Dave.
So actually, Hayden, yours would have been at minus 20 because you were hit, but it doesn't matter. You still, you're still all right. And then
you know, I called it, didn't I? I says, "Come on, I'm gonna take it right at my head." And that's it.
That's what you do. You give me these ideas.
I'm not gonna call my own shots myself ever again.
I wish you'd start calling crits to yourself. Where is suppressing fire?
I forgot which.
Okay.
Do all the stuff.
Yeah, I think I basically have to. I get half action. I have to move into cover.
Yeah. Trantier's going to make hers. Because she's got good willpower. Come on, Trantier. Let's not lose any organs today, Trantia. There we go. Trantia's fine. She's got quite a lot of fake bits attached to her now. So that's those two. From down here, there would have been another one doing that, but he's dead. This guy here is going to 1, 2, 3 move to Trantia. And he's going to yeah.
Oh, I like your model, Dave. I like your cultists you've made.
Oh, I do that all the time. I've got fucking loads of them I've sorted out.
On Hero Forge.
Hero Forge.
Yeah, I've got loads of mine as well. That's my they're great, aren't they? I've been doing myself a bunch of Aussies on dungarees and different overalls and prisoners. I've got loads of variants.
7.
And the Dick Pincher gang as well.
Fucking Dick Pincher. 10.
Richard Pincher.
Trantia takes 1 wound. And then there's 2 up top. You know, in the last D&D session, Dave, when I piled on Caleb.
Yeah. Because I was fucking your shit up.
Yep, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one charges Gaius.
Oh.
And he's going to do plus 20. Misses, then 89. And
It's going to get snapped.
right, that's not right at all. That's the wrong guy. Just a second, I'm just swapping some models. Should have been one of them. Right, that's those guys. Next up is Otto.
Right.
Dave, you can't pin me. I'm fearless.
It's not. Does that
means pinning?
Oh right, yeah, okay.
Pinning.
Yeah. I mean, you're not pinned anyway. You pass your test.
I know, but don't ever ask me again.
I will. I will forget whatever fucking rules I want.
Know this.
Sorry.
Yeah, you just have to turn this around when Hayden next GMs and.
Oh yeah. I mean,
help him out with the rules.
he's just earned himself a whole lot of trouble in his own game, hasn't he, by saying that?
Get out the screen, put me up.
Right, Otto, what are you doing?
Okay. So as the cultist, the strain infected that killed the what's her name, the prostitute one.
That's the one that Seraph beheaded. He's dead at your feet.
Oh, that's good then. Right, he's going to draw his mono cutlass.
Yep.
He's going to fumble for his mono cutlass and just draw it out and then turn around and be like, "You killed the only woman I'll ever love for a price." And then he's going to swing and try and attack the demagogue.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and do that.
I think you are in the right square to attack him. Otto's just so small. He looks like he's in the next square over.
I know.
I don't know. I'm going to have to resize Otto. I don't know why he's so small.
Can't we do a...
He's perfectly.
I think I'll go for an all-out attack.
You can't you? Because you've got quick draw, I believe, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. So I'll go for an all-out attack.
Go on, Otto.
And do I get any bonuses for that?
Yeah, plus 30 for an all-out attack.
Plus 30. So let's try and see if I can fucking kill this dude.
Nope.
No, can I use a fate point on that?
Sure.
Have I got any?
Yeah, I think you have on Otto. It's one of the few characters you've got that does have fate points.
Is it here?
Oof, just. Yeah, in the head as well. He's gonna try and dodge.
Cool.
Which isn't a spectacular thing. He fails.
Excellent stuff. And it's just a mono cutlass.
Yeah, this belonged to the same person as Canny's hat, didn't it? This was Face Biter's
Yeah.
pirate weapon, basically. 4 at pen 2. Okay. Hitting the head, wasn't it? So, yeah, you
You can say, "Take that, you prick!"
yeah, you nick him just above one of his eyes, and he sort of goes, "Yeah!" And you see as the blood spill out, there's maggots just pouring out of this wound on his head.
How's it go?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, he's going to recoil like, ugh.
Yeah! Ugh. Yeah! Next up is Hannibal.
I shall have a go at that fella there.
Okay.
All out attack.
If
Dual wielding.
you're moving, you can only do a half action, so it just have to be like one strike.
Yep.
Suffer away. I'll be alright.
Okay. So it'd be a +10 for a single attack.
1 sec.
Yeah, I'm just off for wee as well because I'm not on for a while.
Everybody's weeing. Stop it.
Wee.
Yeah, that's a hit. He's going to try and dodge you. I don't know if he has dodge. Let me have a look. He does. He does dodge you, actually, and nimbly steps aside. He spins around to face you. He's got these 2 axes, these 2 really scabby, rusty axes with one of them's got like a symbol etched into the blade of 3 circles together in a cluster. Next up,
Almost an Olympic athlete.
yeah, it's just there's only 3 continents on this world. That's why there's only 3 circles. Next up is the Contagion Demagogue. This is the Johnny. This is the guy Johnny who was talking shit in the marketplace.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so he's going to turn to you and start going. Forget your false corpse, Emperor! Worship the Plague Father! He will bring you gifts!
Don't talk death, you rotter. Right.
That's half action, and he's going to make a command test, which would be a fail. He was trying to sap the will of those who oppose him. But he failed miserably, and he's going to swing his chainsword at. Ooh, I'm gonna have to randomize this. He's going for Seraph. That is a miss, I think. 51. It's just a hit. He hits Seraph in the head. Seraph's gonna have a little dodge. Good old Seraph. She's
Oh, no, she's back.
on paper she's so good, and she just never fucking rolls.
Dave, you just need to not roll for her.
It's me, isn't it? We all know it's me. She's gonna take that then. She's not gonna re-roll it.
It's like all your characters that are good on paper. Susie Suzuki, for example.
Yeah.
Let's just forget.
Yeah.
You know.
Which, by the way, is still a fantastic name for an NPC. Susie
Oh, it's a great
Suzuki.
name.
Come on.
It's a great name.
9 at pen 2. So that would be 7 minus a toughness. She takes 4 wounds. And then it's Canny.
Right, I shall hop over this R.
Yep.
Look down and try and get out pinning.
Okay.
I think his willpower still at -20, I believe.
Yes.
+5. Okay, so that's my turn.
Okay, I'd also like you to make an awareness test, please, Canny.
Is it sight?
It is.
Failed.
Okay. Over here, this first starts going there. Then it's Trantia. Trantia's going to go, oh, Cooey, hello, Seraph. Long time. And she's going to do two things. The first of which is she's going to draw her sword. She doesn't have quick draw, I don't think. She doesn't. And she's going to cast Precognition. Because what could go wrong with Trantia casting psychic powers?
Nothing.
She's fine, she's fine. Okay, Trantia's got precog off. That's her turn. Up here. You hear a voice somewhere behind the cultists, north of your position. You hear someone shout, "Watch where you're going, you clumsy bitch!" Where's Gideon? Yes. This chap up here, who's dressed a little bit like a priest, and he's this Gideon Van Flint. He's wearing robes that have symbols of the Imperium upon them. There's the Aquila and various religious symbols. There's a symbol of St. Drusus and things like that hanging from him. And he stands and turns and very calmly just yells, "Thou who shalt interrupt thine blessed lunch shall be named heretic, and he shall be smitten, smited, smote, struck down by the might of the Blessed One." And that's his turn.
Awesome.
Next up, it's Berza. Berza, behind the bar, screams, drops the plate of sandwiches she has, and ducks behind the bar. And then it's the Infectors. So, we'll start with the guy to the north here with the rifle. He's going to shoot at. He's going to shoot at you, Canny, because you're not engaged in combat. He's going to take. He'll be +10 for single shot, +10 for range. That'll be it. You are basically covered by the bar as well, so your legs and possibly your body will get the benefit of extra armor. That is a miss because that's 100. The shot goes wide, and you watch the bullet fly past in slow motion almost, and it strikes the neon sign behind the bar that says "No guns, you cunts." Next up is there's another infect down here. There's two. They're both going to also shoot at you, Canny, because you're not in combat. The one on the left, +20 again. That's an 80, and the other one. 32, that's a hit, Canny. In the arms.
I'll go for a dodge then.
Okay. Ooh, so close.
It's a miss, or fail rather.
1, 4.
Is a total of 8 reduction.
Yeah, so it's not even going to get through. I think he's just got an auto gun. Oh, he has got man stoppers in it, so that would still not be enough. He'd need to have rolled a 2 minimum to have wounded you, I think, or a 3. That's the last of the ranged guys, but there are the melee ones. First of all, the one with the 2 axes turns to Hannibal and goes, "We bring you gifts!" And he's going to swing at you twice with his filthy-looking axes. The first one is a miss. The second one, oof, just a miss. Again, he just swings wildly. You get the impression he's not very skilled at all. None of these guys seem very skilled, but they do seem very, very dirty.
Was that the barman?
No, that was the one facing Hannibal.
Oh, it's Hannibal, Cannibal.
Yeah. I think it's great that we've got
Hannibal and Cannibal.
in the
Yeah,
group.
it's fantastic.
I've probably got to listen to Feel the H.
It must be pointed out, though, that Cannibal is merely a nickname, isn't it? It's not like, it doesn't have any meaning.
His real name,
Yeah,
Jeff.
it's just a moniker that he took in the
Yeah.
arena because he ripped out someone's throat with his mouth. He's not really a cannibal, right?
Yeah, I mean, why would they employ a flesh-eating man in the Inquisition? That would be nonsense. This guy is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to charge Gaius Mortalis with his big scythe.
Come on, you big chopper.
So plus 20. That's a
he's
hit.
missing his. Like I say, he's still missing his aura and his nameplate. That dude.
Oh, fuck off, you big infector.
Zara.
It does. It matters, Hayden. It matters.
It matters to me. It affects me. It's like
It's not real.
it affects me. It's like it hits my OCD. It's like nails down a chalkboard for me.
That is a hit, Gaius.
Like when I'm watching back one of my
Oh,
own games,
God.
I see I've missed one.
Harry.
No!
Harry.
You're going to parry with
My shield.
a shield. Yep.
Yeah, because I can do that.
That is a hit in the body as well, so you'll get the armor bonus if you don't.
Weapon skill plus 15 in it for
I
a
think
shield.
so, yeah. It's plus 15, but it's also in your offhand, so it's minus 10, so it ends up being plus 5.
Still good.
But yeah, it's still good, yeah. This massive scythe swings round, you just deflect it easily with your shield, and you notice there's a patch of rust on the shield where the blade hits. There, it leaves behind a trail of rust.
That pisses me off.
Wait until it hits your fucking flesh, mate.
Wait until it's my turn. And I'm going to shout some holy profanities at him.
And that is him done. Next is this guy here. That was a resonant trump.
Oh, yes! I succeeded in life.
Filthy.
My life is complete.
Then
Whereabouts do you live, Big Dave? Whereabouts are you?
Down in Kent.
Down in Kent. Trying to work
Yeah.
out how many miles that far has travelled.
Sniper
Don't
shot.
think it's wafted here yet, but I've got a French bulldog sitting on me and he stinks.
right, so also again to the north, beyond these people, you hear this sound of clattering furniture and something roars. He's done that. He's done that. She's dropped her sandwiches. He's done that. Okay. The tech priest character Seth stood to the north. He just stands there watching intently. Eli, the barman, ducks behind the bar, hunkers down, and Canny, you see him grab something from under the bar.
Now we're talking. Not a proper barman without a shotgun. Now you.
And then the unfortunately named Elias Mike Tiloff, which isn't my Klitoff.
Yeah.
He's
He lies his clit off.
he's getting dragged off somewhere, and then this guy over here.
Klitoff's being dragged off.
Yeah, guys get drugged off. It's
One
like
of
a
the-
Russian military ship.
Being flipped off somewhere.
Yeah, that's his other mate flipped off.
One of the noblemen from the
Yeah,
table
done.
runs towards this door and he begins banging on it, trying to get it open. And he turns to Seth, the tech priest, and he yells, "Open this door, you mechanical menace!" And the fourth one of these nobles just sits there with a bemused look on his face and goes, Oh my! A bar fight! How exciting!
Is it C3PO?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's Gaius.
Right, Gaius is going to shout. I've got a gift from the Emperor for you, you dirty fuck. And it's gonna go for an all-out attack at Mr. Scythe, with a +10 for.
How do you know his name?
Well, you know, that's what it's holding.
No, that is his name.
This has nominated him in that name, so he gets +10, +30.
Does he get a bonus for guessing his name, Dave?
I get +60 for guessing his name.
No, you get negative modifiers for guessing his name. Negative modifiers to his damage because he has plot armor.
Here we go. Success with 3 degrees.
What was the extra +10 for? Sorry.
Hatred.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you do have hatred. You're right.
Yeah.
That's a big meaty hit with you using the rune mace, if I remember right.
No, am I using the rune mace?
Yeah, I seem to remember you saying when you met Gladstock and you were like swapping gear around and stuff in the limo. You left your power maul behind because you thought it was too fancy to take down Hive. That's the same reason that you've got your other armor on as well, and not your normal armor.
Rune mace. Oh, there you are. Oh, it's corruption. These guys are just spawed out if I hit them. Let's do it. All right, that's gonna be bad. Right, damage then. Let's do it.
Okay, 11 at pen 2. So that guy takes a little bit of a smack from the rune mace, and as it does. This is the first time you've wielded the rune mace in anger.
Does it get extra +1 for my strength from that arm? Or is that not in it? Because it'd be a strength 4 on the arm. That'd be damage 12, I think.
Yeah, you're right. 12. What's your corruption at the moment?
My corruption for Gaius.
Oh, it's already. It's all right. It's already got that on there, I think.
A second.
Hang on, that's not right.
Go past it. Go past it again.
There's something wrong with your rune mace. Let me just
10.
look at it.
Hang on, 10.
Yeah, so you get an extra +1 for that, but I think that's in the profile. Hang on. Yeah, so it's D10 +2 +1, and then it's got your strength. No, that's. It's tearing as well, Gaius.
Oh, gets to roll again.
Fantastic.
Yes. Oh, that's even better. That's a 14.
Right, so yeah, the 2. So the 1 comes from the corruption, the 2 is on the weapon.
And the other 1 comes
And
from
it's adding, and it's got +1 for your strength as well. Because
So
your
it's
arm
40.
is. Yeah.
Strength 4.
So 14
Wow.
is enough. Yeah, you just. Where do you hit him? In the body. You just smash into his chest and it cracks open. You hear the smash of ribs, and you see there's literally a dint in this guy's chest with blood and corrupted organs dribbling through, and you feel powerful, Gaius, as you strike
Can I
this
just
blow.
say, I cite Holy Emperor, like, things. That's it, as I'm doing
Holy
this.
Emperor
That's
things.
Holy Emperor things! That's how I'm doing it.
Okie dokie. And then, as he drops down dead, his chest caved in, you see this other guy appear in his place. 1, 2, 3. He isn't getting a charge off. I'm going to move the dead one out of the way, just so it's clear. And he's bigger than the other guys, and he's wielding this quite large chainsword.
Oh, fuck's sake, Kenny. Get your act together. Look, this guy's built for you.
I wouldn't call this an eviscerator, but it is larger than your average chainsword. That is a miss.
Phew.
And then we're back to the top of the round with Seraph.
I really like the fact that my mace is tearing. If I'd spotted that, I would have used it ages ago.
See, yeah, but it doesn't have as good arm penetration and stuff like that, does it? So it doesn't have power field. Power field is a big fucking bonus. It can break weapons if it's parried.
Yeah, true. But I quite like this rune mace already. After one swing, Dave.
Seraph's going to... I mean, there's definitely no downsides to having a rune mace, the description of which is corrupted.
Does it strike for healing against these guys?
Right, I'm going to roll Seraph's many attacks. Plus 10. No, she's lightning attacking, so she doesn't get any bonus. She gets plus 10 for ganging up. So it's straight weapon skill. First one hits. The Demagog's going to try and dodge. He can't. That's a hit. So let's do a little Seraph stabby stab. Okay. So that would be 7. 3 wounds. And then her second attack. Is a miss. Rerolled that, it's a hit. Doesn't do anything. Third attack. Just confirms that. That's going to be enough to kill the guy, I think. Yeah, she slices the guy up with her 2 blades. Otto, make a awareness test, please. As Seraph butchers this guy. Mr. Smeared. He's going to draw a weapon. You notice Seraph out the corner of your eye, wielding these 2 blades, and you've seen her fight before, and you're familiar with these 2 matched blades that she has, these incredibly well-made looking, thin, straight, not particularly long blades that she has. She seems to have lost one, and the offhand blade she has is nowhere near the quality of what she usually has, and it looks a bit of a shit sword, to be honest. The guy down here, there we go. I would like all of you present, please, to make an awareness test. Sight-based.
It's going to be one of those games, is it?
How do I change it from when I send in rolls to GM? It's going out at the moment. I don't know.
Top right corner of your character sheet, you should have a dark red button that says GM roll.
Ah, right, cool.
Click on that.
Cheers, Dave.
Yeah, Hannibal, you see through this swirling melee up at the top of the map this gentleman whose name you don't know, but he's the one called Erasmus Smeared. You see him hold out a hand, and one moment there's nothing in his hand, and then there's something there. And it looks like a deck of playing cards. And he takes one of the cards, and he kisses it. And then, who's this fucker? There's more shouting and screaming from over in the west side of the toilet.
Check some clicks.
And then it is the initiates again. So there's one on Trantier. I'll do that because Aiden's not here. And he's going to all-out attack Trantier. He misses. My NPCs are always so good. There's one on Gaius, which will be plus 10. No, it's plus 40.
Heard my name.
Yep, that's what this guy to your north, Gaius, has just hit you with his whatever it is he's got. With his filthy blade. That's what he's got as a weapon.
Oh, well, I'll wait until Big Man hits me. Oh, has Big Man already been?
No, not this turn, no.
Okay, I'll wait till Big Man goes.
Okay, so that is going to be... That was a hit in the leg. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not going to get through.
Ding.
And then the other initiates up top. We're going to have them shoot at Canny again. Going to try and suppress you further, Canny. So that's 20. Okay. Intervening. The first one misses. The second one misses. So you're not hit, but you are still suppressed. So when you make your willpower test, it's not at minus 20 because you weren't hit.
Okay.
They're just hosing the bar down with autogun fire, basically trying to keep you out the fight. Otto.
Okay, I'm going to attack this guy here. I'm going to move to attack this guy here.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just going to move up.
So plus 10 for that.
Will he be surprised? Because if he's spraying that bar...
No, surprise is more about sneaking up on someone.
Yeah. Can I try and sneak up on him?
Not really in the middle of a firefight, no.
Alright, okay. No worries. I'm going to just go for a normal attack against him then.
Okay.
Actually, no. Fuck it, I'll do an all-out attack, because if he's wielding an auto...
You can't do an all-out attack if you're moving. It's a full action.
Yeah, I'll just do a standard attack then.
Just a plus 10.
Okay.
How does 91 give you 0 degrees of success? That just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But that is a miss.
Okay. That's really weird.
Yeah, that's strange. Hannibal.
I'll do an all-out attack on that one.
All right. So it's plus 30 for all out.
Minus 10 from dual wielding.
Yep.
Okay, my sword.
It is a miss.
And the chainsword.
Okay, he's going to try and dodge. No, fails. Roll damage on the chainsword. It is tearing, remember? I think both your blades are tearing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so 12 pen 2, which would be... What is he? An infector. Where did you hit him? In the 82s. In the leg. Okay, so... 8. Do 8 wounds to him. There we go. The Demagog's down, so... Canny!
I'd like to quick draw some Ghost Fire.
Hey!
And
Yep.
Stick it into my neck, please.
Okay. So that's half an action to use it.
Yeah, that'll get rid of pinning, won't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it basically gives you frenzy, doesn't it?
Okay.
And a whole load of other bullshit that comes with frenzy. You get like plus fucking... Is it plus 10 weapon skill, strength, agility, immune to pinning and fear? Oh dear. It's a berserk canny. Not a good thing. You still have another half action canny.
Well, you normally get a half action when you're pinned, or does that using that then give me?
Oh yeah, good point.
You see what I mean?
Yeah,
It depends how you. Yeah, it depends
Yeah.
how you rule, I guess. But
Yeah, so you would have only had half an action at the beginning
That's
of
what
the
I
turn.
thought.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough.
Okay.
There's a load of shouting coming from the west of the bar. Hannibal, you can hear it quite well. People yelling, "Get off! Get out of the way! Move it, you slag!" and various things like that. Trantia is going to have a stab at this mofucker next to her. She can't really do much else. She's locked down. She's going to make a half aim, I guess. Why not? It's a hit. He's going to try and dodge. He does not. Okay. So that is 8 minus that. She does 5 wounds to him. Gideon Van Flint, the preacher, stands there yelling, "For thine lunchtime is a holy time, where one doth feel closer to the God Emperor through the blessing of groks and cheese sandwiches." Just carrying on with his weird sermon about lunch.
I'll probably agree with that.
Yeah, I do.
Berza carries on shrieking. The infectors. Where's the infectors? The one against Hannibal first. So he's going to make the 2 attacks at you again, Hannibal. First one is a wild miss. Second one is also a miss. He's doing well. The one against the rifleman to the north is going to take a shot at Canny again. This is going to be a nasty shot though. So it's single ranged intervening cover. If he misses by 20, within 20 he hits someone else in that crowd. Let's see what he can do. 42. He does hit someone else in the crowd. Let's randomise. 1, 2, 3. So I'll roll a d3. Gaius, you're the 3.
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you.
Hits his mate in the back. 6.
Hit me in the back, yeah.
No, he didn't hit you. He hit the initiate north of you. And then down the bottom, we've got the one that's on Canny still. He's going to be at a plus 20. That's a hit, Canny.
I shall dodge.
Okay.
We're on a fresh turn, are we?
Yes. Yeah, no one's hit you yet.
That's
a pass. And the guy next to Otto drops his gun, draws his blade, and he's just going to really fast sort of slash at you. No time for any fancy bullshit. No bonuses, and he doesn't hit you. 61.
Cool.
There's more yelling from the toilets. And then the roaring sound and the crashing of furniture that you heard before seems to grow suddenly louder as with it comes this sound of... It sounds like a chain blade, but it's deeper and throatier. And I don't think anyone would see. But I'm going to make this attack. Uh, 16. And 2, 16. 14. 11. He takes 11 wounds. Is that enough? Yeah. And there's just this spray of blood from sort of up here. and one of the guys that was suppressing Canny just seems to explode in a shower of gore.
Oh, go and walk. Smell him.
Seth continues just watching. Eli pops up from behind the bar with his double-barrel sawn-off shotgun and says, "No guns in the fucking bar!" And he's going to shoot at the strain infector south of him.
That's a bit ironic, isn't it?
Do as I say, not as I do. That is a wild miss. He just blasts, probably shoots his own bar with the shotgun. Elias, where's Elias gone? He's over there. This guy's still banging on the door, demanding to be let through. And yeah, and then it's Gaius.
Right. Gaius is going to hit the Pestilential strain. And previously on my other turn, where I re-rolled that roll, I didn't need to re-roll because I'd not read my own rules either. Can I take that re-roll back because I would have just passed it?
Yeah, if you used a fate point that you didn't need to, of course you can have it back.
I didn't even need to. Yeah, I was just making sure. Right. Thank you. Right, I'm going to hit.
You can't use it, but you can have it back.
I'm going to hit Pestilence Strain with a normal attack with hatred, of course.
Okay,
hatred!
you are, by the way, I've just realised you are being ganged up on. So you're at -10, but that hatred just balances that out, doesn't it? So
I'm all out attacking him.
Okay.
So I get 30 then. Let's look at that. Ooh,
That's a hit. And he's going to try and dodge you. He's going to try and parry you. He's going to try and parry. Well, can he do that? Yes, he can. Oh, it's not. Sorry. It's not a big chainsword he's got. He's just got this large, rusty blade that seems to be dripping foul goo, and you can't really tell what the source
is.
Chainsaw
noises. A throaty chainsaw noise.
No, it's not. It's making disease noises.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disease throaty chainsaw.
He doesn't parry you anyway.
Okay.
Okay. So
1 minute.
Yep. Alright, so 15.
So they're both +1 extra because of my strength.
Yeah. So 16. Pen 2. Where did we hit him? 84s. That's a leg.
Take it off.
So that would be cut through all but 1 point of his arm, so that's down to 15. Minus his toughness. You do 10 wounds to him. He's still standing.
Yeah, of course he will. It's massive.
He's a big chap. Next up, the guy that's fascinated by the bar fight, Galen. He just carries on watching. He's sat like this on the edge of the bar going, absolutely marvelling at the fact that he's in a bar fight with gunfire and just doesn't seem to care. And it's the Pestilent back on Gaius.
Or you said Depeche Mode then.
Depeche Mode back on Gaius. He's going to use... Oh, yes, he's going to use that. Yeah. He's going to use Devastating Assault. Which is a special ability he has. That is a hit, Gaius. You were all attacked, didn't you? So there's not much you can do about that. So that is... He was doing plus 30, so that's 3 degrees success. So he gets bonus to his damage.
What?
He's rolled a 10 again. Plus that, plus his strength. This is a big hit for a Gaius attack. 17.
I know it is.
20 at pen 4. So he hit you 42. 42. That's 24. It is
Nicole-
important with you
Nicole
which arm
says
it is.
hi.
Hi, Nicole. Hits with your left arm, which isn't your shield arm, is it?
It will be covered by my shield because it's guarded like that.
No, not when you're in melee. It covers your body and
Stand at
your
an angle
arm.
and cover yourself.
It covers your body and the arm it's on, unless you tell me you're putting it over a certain part of the body. And you can hold it in front of you and it covers your head as well. But if you're in melee, then it just works like a normal shield.
Oh, this is going to be devastating, isn't it?
It is going to be pretty nasty.
It's fucked you up.
So that's 20 at pen 4. So what's your armor on your arm?
6 on the left.
Okay, so that becomes 18. And what's your toughness?
Toughness is 5.
How many wounds did you say you had?
14.
He does 13 wounds to you as this sword hacks into your arm. Luckily for you, the toxic damage from this sword doesn't take effect because that is your augmetic arm.
Yes, it's very lucky.
But the flesh, the synth flesh that you have over your arm, under the armour begins to corrode. You can't feel it, but it does begin to dissolve away.
What's happened here? Is this?
Daddy!
The pestilent has just nearly taken Gaius' false arm off.
I'm going as fast as I can. I don't think I can
Only
go.
got a drill arm spare.
Don't think I can go any quicker.
Seraph is going to dance over here. He's going to help Trantier out. Otto seems like he's got everything in hand. Seraph's going to... Would that be a charge for Seraph? 1, 2, 3... It would. She's going to charge. With her blade. He's going to try and dodge. He fails. Seraph, there we go. Yeah, that's enough. He's only got 6 wounds left. Mr. Smeared. With his playing card floating in his hand, clicks the fingers of his other hand and the card opens and grows and swells to become a black rectangle, and he steps into it and vanishes.
Nice trick.
Veth's over there. Initiates. This guy is going to turn and shoot behind him at what's just killed his mate. That's a hit. 6, 7, 8. You hear something roar in rage. The one on Gaius, plus 10, he's going to all-out attack, so plus 40. 98, that's a miss. And I don't think there's any more initiates left standing. Otto.
Okay. I'm going to... Oh, God. So something's just gone on with roll 20. Something different. Okay. There we go. Now how's that happen? Right, hang on a second. Let's go. Roll 20. No idea what happened there.
Johnny's broken the internet again.
I have broke the internet. It's like it literally just went in all this code stuff. It was learning. Oh yeah, it's coming. So We're doing all that, moving to do an attack on this guy, the guy that was swinging at me.
Yep.
Has dropped his gun. I'm just going to do an all-out attack if I can.
Yeah, for a plus 30, you won't be able to dodge though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. He can dodge this turn because he only made a normal attack at you, but he fails. Or does he? No, he passes on that. That's a 24. He does have dodge. He dodges your clumsy little hunchback swing. Hannibal, it's you.
Abachi.
Same again.
Okay.
All out attack on him, dual wielding.
Yep.
That's 20 total. My blade.
Uh-huh. Okay. He can't dodge.
I'm a chain blade.
Okay. Roll damage for both. Don't think you need to work this out, really. No. There's not really much need to work that out. He's only got fucking 5 wounds left, so that is a dead man. The axes clatter to the floor. And as they do, as the metal strikes the metal deck, Gaius, the ringing sound that they make almost causes you to wince for some reason.
Why me?
I don't know. Why you? Cannibal!
Why do wrong?
Right, I'm going to move to this location. I'm going to attack the nearest guy in a frenzy. I'll just do a single hit with, I guess, the meat cleaver.
Okay.
So it's plus 10 weapon skill, right?
Yep.
Plus
You,
10 single hit.
yeah.
So that's plus 20.
You get plus
And
10
the-
strength and minus 10 weapon skill for frenzy.
Is that right?
No, there's in the FAQ it's totally different. It's
Oh, right.
yeah, in the rule book it says that, and it's really brief entry, but in the FAQ it's this massive entry that's like plus 10 weapon skill, minus 10 ballistic skill, plus 10 strength, plus 10 agility, and plus 10 willpower, and immune to pinning and frenzy and fear and all sorts of shit.
Okay. So, and the meat cleaver is also on plus 15, so that's
Yep.
plus 35.
Okay. Oh dear.
I'm going to use a fate point. I've had enough of doing nothing. I've had enough of doing nothing all game, so
That's better. He can't dodge.
okay. So it's an extra 2 pen because of leaden or whatever, or razor sharp, whatever it is.
You'll also get plus 1 damage from frenzy.
So it's about. Okay, so why'd you say plus 1? Is it because of the plus 10 strength?
Yes.
Well, that'd be plus 2 damage.
No, because it doesn't add to your unnatural strength.
Drats. Curses. Okay, so that's plus 10, plus 11, plus 13. And plus 5. So that's. Okay, so I make that plus 18.
Yeah, I trust you. Canny's just fucking mental. Yeah,
24.
24. I'm not even going to bother working that out. He's dead.
And a pen of 5.
Where did you hit him? In the 51s.
Right, the 51s. I'm going to roar at the top of my voice. I'm going to go, blood! Kill them all!
Blood for the blood god. I mean, for the god emperor. Yeah, you know in Dark Tide, Dave, there's the zealot yells, blood for the blood god, skulls for the blood for the god emperor, skulls for the skull throne or something, doesn't he?
Golden
Or skulls for the
throne.
golden throne. Well, at least a year and a half before Dark Tide came out, Alan yelled that in game as Canny. So he's basically pioneered that phrase. I think they stole it off our YouTube channel.
Definitely.
Fuckers.
All right, yeah, he's just fucking bisected diagonally by the cleaver. There's more shouting and screaming going on from the toilets. Truntier? Trantia turns and flashes a grin to you, Canny, as she hears you bellow this, and you see the fire in her eyes, and she says, "Yes, Imperium undivided," and plunges her blade into the nearest guy. I don't even know who that is. She's going to step over towards here and help Gaius out. She's going to stab this fucker that's made Gaius bleed. Just a plus 10. Oh no, she's ganging up now, so plus 20. There we go. He can't dodge. Ugh. Wasn't very good. Doesn't do anything. Just sort of gets caught up in his robes a bit. You can hear a bit of a metal clinking sound of the sword getting stuck in the robes. Gideon, the preacher, notices his companion Erasmus has just vanished and said, "Forsooth, the witch has fled once more!" Berza continues screaming. It's the infectors now. This guy is going to... He can't get a shot on anyone, so he's going to... come around here and have a swing at Trantia. It's 100. That's the third time I've rolled 100 tonight. One on you, Otto.
Okay.
Is a hit.
Oh dear.
And you can't dodge.
I can't.
That is 11. What's your armor on your body?
My body is 4. And comes is 2, I think.
You take 5 wounds. And I would like you, please, to make a toughness test.
Oh shit.
Oh dear.
Oh no. This isn't good. I don't know if I've been fully healed or not, because it's saying I don't think I've updated my thing for ages.
It is right. I've been keeping an eye on that.
Alright, cool. So I'm at -3 then. So, toughness. Oh no, my toughness is so bad. Yeah, it's really bad. Not good. It's so bad.
So you take another 5 wounds from the toxic nature of the weapon. Does that put you on -8?
It does.
Oh dear. With a vile tearing noise, the skin on Otto's chest comes away, revealing a red ruin of muscle. You must make another toughness test. Or die.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. No, he's dead. Avenge me!
You can, however, burn a fate point, Johnny,
I'm gonna do it.
to avoid that entire bullshit. So
Yeah.
you'd be back to -3. So
Yeah, I'll do that.
remove one of your total fate points, please. And the trend of slowly whittling away Johnny's fate points continues across all campaigns.
Damn you guys.
I take no pleasure in this, Jonathan. None at all.
We can see that. We can see that.
Dave, I think your nose has just hit me in Winston.
The other strain infector, but that guy, by the way, looks really baffled. He's pretty certain he stabbed Otto, but somehow Otto's just standing there grinning like a little spastic. The second infector, is going to shoot now at Seraph on full auto, which is a fucking wild miss on an 86. Shawm is over there. There's another roar from up to the north.
The north.
That is a hit. That's another dead initiate, and you see this figure appear now, and he's like a similar height to Canny. He's probably the sort of size Canny would be if Canny didn't have as much fat as he does. He's a very big, broad-shouldered, unnaturally sort of bulky guy. He's quite clearly, not pure blood human, shall we say. There's definitely some twist in there, and he's wielding this massive chain axe, and he just screams, "Roar! Rogue rend! Rogue slay! Rogue kill!" He sounds a bit retarded. Seth continues to just watch. Eli is going to fire again with his shotgun. He hits this time. It's for 8. 6. 3. Hits this guy south of him with a shotgun. Elias is out of the game at the moment. He's still banging on the door trying to get through. Gaius.
Yes. I will do a half-range attack with double team on the big boy. So that's plus 20.
Double team, eh? You get plus 10 for ganging up. Trantia's there as well.
Yeah, that's with. So how much is that?
Have you got double team?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get another plus 10 for double team. So it'd be plus 10 for a single, plus 10 for ganging up, plus 10 for double team.
Oh, plus 30. Very good. I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
Because I don't like this man. Eaton, whatever.
Oh dear.
Can I don't get. What could I get an extra plus 10 any other way? Like focusing my attack or something? Or
Nope.
Like half aim? Could I put a half aim in there?
I don't know how you managed to click awareness for that, but you still wouldn't have passed. It still would be a miss.
Oh, what? I've clicked awareness twice.
No, the first one was weapon skill, second one was awareness, but it was 69 would still be a miss anyway.
Well, it still rolled the same, didn't it?
Yeah.
Just virtually.
That guy is still staring, fascinated at the fight. The Pestilent is going to have another go at you, Gaius.
You don't need to. You can really take a break. Kill Bill. Yeah,
Right.
look
He
here.
just tuned a bit earlier, like at the
question.
beginning of the session. He was just like, "Yeah, hit me."
It's a miss, 84. Yeah, he's always like, hit me, when he knows nothing's got app or strength. And then as soon as I put something in that can get through his armor, he's like, oh no! I'm weak and feeble.
I'm still there, lads.
Please don't hurt the poor Arbite with all the augmetic limbs.
I know. Well, I just know I'm the first in line for firing every time because I've got all the toughness.
That's your job, you're the tank.
I know, you make sure of it.
Seraph's going to come over here, dance in between. She is moving like a dancer now. She's spinning and pirouetting everywhere. And she nimbly leaps in between these two infectors, and the sword comes round backwards without even looking, aiming at the one that Otto's fighting. And that's going to be a little plus 10 for a single attack. No, plus 20 because she's ganging up.
I get an extra plus 10 for Heretic, Dave.
That's your job to remember that, Hayden, not mine.
Oh!
Hang on. Let me deal with Seraph, and then we'll go back to that.
I had an extra plus 10 somewhere.
There we go.
Yes.
So that is
Okay.
minus 3, 9. Seraph slices into the back of this guy as she dances into that position. Yeah, so you would have hit then.
13.
Yep. 13 at pen 2 on the Pestilent would be... 2, 1, 13, 12, 7. 7 wounds on him.
17 altogether, yeah?
And that's enough to kill him.
Yes! Excellent. Mutant. Filth. Emperor W of existence.
Erasmus is fucking... I don't even know where he went. Oh yeah, he piffed off, didn't he? The Initiates are all down. It's just the one Infector left. Right next to Trantia. Otto. Oh no, there's the 2 down the bottom as well. Otto.
Yeah.
It is you.
I'm going to try and kill whoever's near me. Second.
Yeah, still the same guy next year. You'll get an extra +10 from Seraph this time. So,
Alright, I'm just doing a normal attack because I might need to try and like dodge and stuff.
So +10 for a single attack and +10 for Seraph.
That's 20 then. Okay. I've done what I always do, and I've got loads of bits and models on like the flipping little touchscreen bits up front and doing that, so I'm just fish them out of the way. Wasn't as bad as earlier. I had a tiger tank on there. I was like, no good. Plus 20.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Cool.
He all out attacked you, so he can't dodge. Roll damage.
20. Let's see if I can cut this fool down to size before he kills me again. Let's see.
Ooh. All right. 8. Where do we hit? Body. So 6 minus his toughness. Okay, you do 2 wounds to him, which is enough. Seraph put him down to 2.
Oh. What?
Kill stealing again, Otto.
Yeah. That's how we do it.
And then Hannibal.
I'm charging that fucker over there.
Okay. So plus 20 for a charge.
Plus 10 from Seraph.
She hasn't engaged him yet.
Right. Minus 10 for dual wield with ambidextrous.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear.
That's a bit of a miss.
Yeah. At least it wasn't 100. Weapon flies out of your hand, slides under the locked door to your right, and you can't get it.
And the chainsword.
Yep. Oh dear. Anything else?
Nope.
Cannibal. I love how you two are like one after the other in the initiative order as well. That's fantastic. I can't wait until the next time I play drunk and I keep mixing you up.
Gonna go for the nearest infector.
Oh, you know when I did the film noir episode,
Yeah.
and I did like all the film noir stuff and the black and white and shit like that. I'm getting in my head now. I need to do like a really brightly coloured, like almost pastel map with really happy-go-lucky children's music on, and have the adventures of Hanny and Canny. Make it like a children's TV show.
Oh dear. Okay, so does Trantia have double team, or is it just Gaius?
I believe it's just Gaius. Let me check. I don't think she would have it. Doesn't sound like the sort of thing I would have given it. No, she has blind fighting. Which, you know.
Fantastic. But I can still get to gang up on this infect. So that's plus 20. Single hit plus 30. Frenzy plus 40.
Yep.
And then 15 from the blade. So that's 55.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a miss.
That's a hit, just.
Okay.
In the arm again, I think.
Okay.
Oh, this guy can dodge because he didn't do an all-out attack. Hang on. Carry on. It's another dead initiate.
I'm not 100% sure on this weapon, but we can have a look at this sometime. I don't know whether it's right or not, but anyway, we can sort that out after the game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's me.
Okay. That's still going on in the toilets. Trantier spins round, smiles at you, Kenny.
I'm going to bleed profusely from my pausator.
She lays a hand on you, Canny, and says, "Ooh, that looks nasty. Are you all right there?" There you go. You feel this thickening of the air as some of the wounds on your body, the recent wounds, begin to seal themselves shut.
Okay, cool. That puts me back up to full.
Gideon's still giving his sermon. Berzer's still screaming. Infector. There's only one left. And he just goes into a bit of a frenzy, launches himself at you, Hannibal. And he screams. He sees all his friends are dead. It's a last-ditch attempt to do some damage. And as he swings this this dirty blade at you, he screams, "The Plague Father will take you all!" And that is a miss. Rogue is just hacking these two guys to pieces up here with his chain axe. He's showered in gore. Seth is still watching. Eli begins reloading his shotgun. Gaius.
Gaius is going to charge. Emperor, take your
You,
eyes!
You won't be able to get a charge off there. There's no straight line to him, but you could.
I'm going to jump over the bar.
Yeah, but it has to be run in a straight line for a charge of at least 4 meters.
Oh. Well, okay. I'm going to kind of move halfway and shoot him in the head with my shotgun.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay, so it's point blank. So that's plus 30. Single shot is plus 40. You're shooting into combat. So that's plus 20 total.
Sorry. Yes.
Okay, so Gaius throws himself over the bar. Are you dropping the mace or holstering it?
I was just... it's on a cord on my wrist. I'm just going to drop it in.
Lets it go. His hand comes up, and from the palm of his hand there is this blast of buckshot that slams into this final guy.
Blaze around. I've got equipped.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think I was put blazer. I like flame, don't I? I never equipped standard. It might be...
The shotgun mod made by Les Pervy Fingers Macron, as he used to be called, hits the last infector. Roll damage, please.
Okay,
So it's just normal shotgun rounds, and then there's a chance it will ignite him.
Iron Claw, shotgun arm mod. Damage.
Okay. Oh, by the way, you got 2 degrees of success, so you roll another d10 and add it to that. Because you're in point blank. So that's a total of 17. No pen on it. Minus... Where did you hit him? In the body. So that's 12. Minus... That's 8. That's enough. He had 8 wounds left.
Can I set him on fire?
I'll make a toughness test for him. Just give me a moment.
I just wanted to burn to death.
I'll do it in the
I know
chat.
it's dead. I know it's dead, but I want to see it. I want it. That much.
His toughness is 42. He sets on fire, and he hits the deck, whimpering and screaming as the fat begins to bubble on his body, and you can smell this rancid odour of spoiled meat as he begins to cook. And you're out of combat. I'm just going to grab a drink and have a wee, and then we'll carry on.
Alright, I'm going to do the same. But yeah, that is a rancid odour of success. Love it.
Cool. Good work.
Okay, get the old shotgun hand out. Go gadget shotgun hand. It does do gadget hand as well. I think we should sever this spire thing and just let it drop into the abyss and kill everyone.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, just cut it off the top, let it drop.
What are we going to cut it with?
We'll find someone. I felt a lot better since my incident the other day, Alan.
Oh, yeah, have the police been around?
No, the police have not been around, luckily.
Of course I haven't.
The guy would have been.
What happened?
I I went
Hayden assaulted
into
him, man.
yeah, I went into crazy Hayden mode.
What did you do?
Killed them all, Johnny! He killed the DPD driver!
Fair enough.
Basically, this bloke's blocking up my drive. I asked him to move. He was very rude to me, and he says, "I'm going to finish my fucking round." So I got my camera out and went to go photograph him on my double yellows outside my house without no driver in it, and he got a bit pissed off of that. Says, "So, don't mean the picture, you fucking knobhead." So I says, "What you say, you scrawny cunt?" And he went, "Why? What you going to do about it?" And got into his van. Well, that's like red rag to bull with me. So I got into his van, pinned him up, pinned his arms up above him, and pushed his head against the window and says, "What are you going to do now, you scrawny fuck?" And just belittled the cab. Quite harshly. Just pinned him up, and then I threw his pack-up box at him, and his gloves out of his trunk.
You missed that little tidbit out of it when you gave me when you told me about it. That was a key bit, that was a key bit of information that you left out there, buddy.
I know.
That's the best bit. Threw his backup box at him. That's just insulting the man.
Yeah. Well,
Your wife make those.
That was a key bit of tidbit.
Your missus make these shit sandwiches.
Well,
What did you chuck out of the van, did you say? He chucked
his gloves.
His gloves.
Yeah. So he can pick up anything warm again. You don't know what it's like to work out in the cold all the time. You need those gloves. It's the ultimate insult. I basically got him, belittled him, and it wasn't very nice. I need to revise my life. And,
no. I think if someone goads you, then you know
they should.
If they said specifically what you're going to do about it, then you know.
They should have said what you're going to do about it. It meant I had to back up my own shit.
It's like I told you were there on Friday night, weren't you? Well, when I was telling James and Alison that story about me. The last time someone said to me, "What are you going to do about it?" And Dave was there actually. Yeah, it was when all the Ronin guys came up from Derby and Dave came up from down south. And I took them all to the Lincoln Imp. And when we were leaving, this guy kept opening Mark's boot, who was driving. And every time he tried to drive off, he opened his boot again. And I eventually shut the boot and I just said to this guy, I meant to sort of go, leave it out now, mate. You've had your fun. But I just sort of got angry and went, do that again. I fucking dare you. And he just like made eye contact with me and just went, dunk, opened the boot. So at that point, you have no choice, do you?
You got back to words. Once you've said it, you've got to do something about it after you said it.
It ended messily.
What sort of man are you?
If you can't punch the guy who's goading you into punching him, then what sort of man are you?
You just failed. You've just given up in life, haven't you?
Right, okay. So here we are. You're out of combat. Seraph looks around at the bodies of the fallen. She makes eye contact briefly with you, Gaius, and you see the half smile come from around the mask. She says, "Long time no see, Mortalis." And then she stabs one of the bodies with the blade and says, "Friends of yours?"
I don't have many, to be honest, Seraph. You know that.
Can't think why.
No, not the most pleasant person to get on with, but I know that. But no, I think
just Les, really. That's his only friend.
Fucking Les.
Enough about Les. He's a good bloke.
Is he? Is he now? Okay, I take your word for it on that, Gaius.
Have you read any of his books? Very creative.
I caught a glimpse of some of the subject matter of one of his books. Yeah, filthy cant. She lapses back into the Desolation accent when she swears.
Did you read Dirty Horse shortly afterwards? They were very good.
Have you read 50 Shades of the Inquisition? That's a good one.
Oh no, I try to avoid that at all costs.
What about Debbie Does Drukari? That's another good one.
Oh, yeah, it's sadistic for my liking.
Anyway, this gentlemen,
And anyway, good. Steve's still got a sense of humour.
always. She indicates Hannibal. She says, "This gentleman and lady," and Tranty gives a little nod. The fire has gone in her eyes now. She says, "This is Mr. King, Mr. Hannibal King, one of Gladstock's latest minions, shall we say. I have been asked by Gladstock to assist him in coming down here and providing you with more backup to expedite your current mission, as it appears we have a little bit of a problem back home."
What kind of problem? In fact, what are you doing in this mixed
King,
up with this sort of stuff?
with,
You said you were going to get off
Ryan-
world.
Blade Trinity.
This is
What
it.
was that?
Yeah.
What?
I missed that, Johnny. Sorry.
It's Hannibal King is incidentally also the name of Ryan Reynolds' character in Blade Trinity. So realise
Why are you talking
and-
about films from 40,000 years ago, Otto? You're such a nerd.
I know more than I let on.
She says, I've forgotten what... Oh, yeah, what are you doing down here? She says, "Well, I've been trying to gather the thrones to get off-world. However, I was drawn into Mr. Cannibal... Mr. Cannibal, he's already started. Drawn into Hannibal's exploits, looking for Paolo. You know, the man who brought the Xenos to the carnival."
I'm going to spit onto the floor.
Yeah, did you find him? I'm going to fucking kill him when I find him.
Oh, join the queue. He's currently in custody. Gladstock has promised me I can have him once he's finished with his questions. However, in capturing Mr. Hampton, there was a small incident with an unsanctioned psyker, and, well, to cut a long story short, Spear's back.
So possible we killed Spare.
He's like a turd that won't flash, that Speyer.
Well, I mean, I did neglect to ever ask any of you how you killed Speyer, but it seems that you didn't. It seems it wasn't killed properly. You see, sometimes creatures from beyond, when they're taken to pieces or whatever you do to them, they don't always die. They just dissipate back to that realm of whatever it is that they come from. And it seems that Speyer is one such creature. Now, Mr. Gladstock doesn't think it's a coincidence that of all the creatures to come through, it was my best friend. And he has promised to...
With a demon?
Say again, Otto.
You're best friends with a demon?
No, Otto, keep up. I was possessed.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. He's just trying to tend to his wound. Weak.
Gladstock has
So
offered
weak.
my
Help me.
assistance, or offered assistance in bringing Speyer down once and for all. However, and she looks at you, Gaius, says, "The Speyer that we fought before was a bound creature, brought forth in a ceremony with great care. I should know. I was there twice. The latest version is unbound, and from what I know of such creatures..." And she touches your neck, Gaius, where the script flows. She says, "We may have need of your abilities, Mr. Mortalis."
I'll flick my hand back onto back up so it's covered up with shotgun, tweak it, and off my hand, and says and say I'll help in any way I can. Try to shake her hand at the same time, offer it out.
Yeah, she takes hand, she shakes it. However, Gladstock also pressed on me the urgency of your current objective. He briefed me vaguely on what's been going on since you left the Gallows Way, and me and Mr. King are here to help you. And then once this is done, we need to get back, formulate a plan, and hunt and destroy Speyer. Now, I don't think finding him is going to be particularly difficult. I think he may have my scent. But Gladstock assures me that this, and she has what looks like a finger bone on a silver necklace around her neck, and it's engraved with tiny writing. It says, Gladstock assures me that this will keep me safe from Speyer for now. So, what's the plan? Meanwhile, as she's been saying this, Trantia's going to go around and touch each of you. Just going to start with... She's done Canny. Just going to start with Otto. Where's her character sheet gone? That's a pass. Otto, you heal 2 wounds. Then Hannibal. That's also
Not
a pass. Oh, you're not wounded. Okay, this is on Gaius then. 3 wounds on you, Gaius.
Ooh. Takes me up to 4.
Just going to heal herself. Ooh. Is Seraph wounded? Where is her character sheet? There it is. Yes, Seraph is as well. That's 7 just. Just 1 on Seraph. Okay. And you see this Hannibal. This woman, this quite clearly woman of good breeding. She's got a very regal sort of brow and what have you. This pale blonde hair that's currently tied up in a ponytail that's slightly off centre to one side, and she moves about with a bit of a haughty attitude about the way she moves, but she doesn't look down on anyone. She just goes through this group that are obviously, known to her, and she smiles at each one as she touches them on the shoulder. And each time she does it, you can feel this charge of electricity in the air, and then she comes over to you, Hannibal, and offers a hand, and you notice her left hand is wearing a glove, but her right hand isn't. And as she offers you a hand to shake,
Stranger.
on one half, there's one half of the Imperial Aquila tattooed on the back of her hand.
I'll spit in my hand and shake it.
The eyebrow goes up. Yeah, how quaint. Trantia Midkiff, pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you, Hannibal King.
All right, so at this point, Seraph and Trantia are basically going to take a bit of a back seat, and they're going to move over to the side and start talking amongst themselves, mainly because I'm not role-playing 2 people simultaneously, especially not when they've both got similar accents. Some of the patrons in the bar start to move around. Eli finishes reloading his shotgun, puts it behind the bar, and says, "I'm fucking sick of this. You know how many times I have to say no guns? I even bought the fucking sign. People still keep coming in here and shooting the place up. Fucking wankers." And he turns to you guys who were behind the bar, and he says, "Cheers for your help there, mate."
No worries, boss.
You get the impression he thinks it might be, something other than what it clearly was.
Yeah, I've got no idea what that was. Fucked up, man. Do you know about that? Eli?
You what, sorry?
I said, do you know anything about this? These fucking weirdos, Eli? I've bumped into them once. They're nicking their dead bodies from up high, and now they're here.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen them before, but I mean, look at them. They all look the same, don't they? They look like a gang or something. They must be trying to, muscle in on Mr. Crimson's territory.
Do you know where I can get some high-grade explosives? Enough to take down, some big supports, struts.
I mean, anything like that round here, Mr. Endish is your man. He does most of the trade round here.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, but we'll have to make friends with him first.
Yeah, we need to tell Seraph anyway, Seraph, you asked what the plan was. I'll tell you what the plan is. We're going to play it real slow, right? We're buttering up our time. We've got a target down here. His name's Endish, and we're going to take it real slow. We're going to build a bit of rep with him.
Yeah.
Do a few missions, maybe go out into the waste, and then we're going to get into his good books, see? And then when he doesn't suspect it, we're going to, bam, that's when we're going to...
And interrogate him.
Yeah.
I mean...
that's the plan.
Slowly.
Seraph, what do you reckon?
Over 3 sessions.
Look, I'm here to provide, what I provide. At the end of the day, Gladstock says this is your investigation, Gaius. And, I'm not telling you how to do your job, but... And she sort of looks around her shoulder conspiratorial, and there's a few of the patrons are coming out now of the toilets where some of them hid, and the poshos up here start sitting down, and you see them excitedly chatting amongst themselves. Warg is still hacking up a body. Seth is still watching you guys. And Seraph leans into you guys and says, "Your Inquisition? Why don't you just fucking grab the cunt and ask him some questions?"
Which one? Omar.
That's a good idea, Seraph. Why didn't we think of that, Gaius?
Because you're all throne-obsessed lunatics.
Why didn't we think of that before?
Alright, yeah.
We'll
do it. We'll do it.
I don't know, I got paranoid or something. And
But this is why we need a good, strong woman in our team. Give us ideas we're all too thick to think of.
Whoa. I'm not in your team. I'm not back in the business. I'm just here to help. I'm just here to provide a little,
Yeah, and Tranty is a strong woman in our team already. We don't need another one.
Well, the trouble is Mesmon's fucked off, doing whatever she wants, and left us up with these things with no help, really. So we're just bringing it.
Well, she must
We might never see her again.
She must have thought you were ready.
I'm ready to fuck it up, like Raph. That's what we're ready to do. But that is a bloody brilliant idea. In fact, I'm going to go and interrogate him in traditional Gaius style.
No, Gaius! Not like that.
I'm going to put a gun to his head and then ask him. If he doesn't answer first time right, he gets shot.
I'm not getting involved. I do actually have somewhere a tally of how many key witnesses have been executed.
We like being in your campaign, Dave. We didn't want to get out, just like my prison. Yeah.
So yeah, it's over to you guys now.
I'm stopping for a minute. Leave it to someone else. A second.
I'm just going to go up to Eli and say, "Hey, got anything to eat?"
Yeah, sure. Berza, go get the gent some food. And Berza stands up and she's shaking and she's still surrounded by these fallen sandwiches that she dropped. And she nods. She looks a bit scared and she begins to shuffle off into the back.
Oh no, I'll have those. It's fine. They've only been on the floor.
I mean, most of the food in here has been on the floor at some point. Anyway, and as Berza leaves, Eli picks up the sandwiches and hands them to you, Kenny.
Anyone else hungry? I'm hungry. Hannibal.
Nah, it's alright, mate.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
More for me. I'm gonna start eating.
Okay.
When you get to the hard bit, that's your fingers.
That's good advice. So, tell me where you get that blade from, Mr. King.
It's a long story. It ended up not very well. Ever heard of Tyranids?
No, I've never heard no Tyranids.
That's going to be a short story then.
You got it from a Tyranid. Well,
Yeah, it's one of their arms. It was a fair swap, his arm for my legs.
alright. Oh, I'm gonna have a look at his legs. His legs are missing.
He seems to have legs.
He used to have legs.
I'll tap it with the hilt of my sword.
Ding, ding.
Canny's head's starting to hurt a little bit. There's too many unknown concepts going on in this conversation. It's going to give him a mild headache.
I'm going to look at you while you're talking. I go, tink tink on my arm. To you as well. I go, what got you?
I'll do the same to the other leg as well. If we're comparing limbs.
Canny's
Worse condition than me, and then I'll tap my eye.
Seraph taps her left leg. It seems this is what we're doing.
I'm going to.
Otto's going to tap his nose.
Which does not go clink.
It does.
Can't go out. I don't know what you seem to be so proud of losing limbs. It seems to me good to try and keep hold of them all. I mean, I've got a few scars. but I still got all my original limbs.
Trantia also taps her abdomen. It doesn't go clink clink, but she taps in around the position where her liver should be.
Oh, that'll stand you in good stead when you go to Fat Les's next, Trantia. That fucker can drink.
Yeah, well, it seems that I can now as well, which is quite useful.
Okay, what are we waiting for? We've got somebody to go and see. Got to see a man about a.
I'm just finishing my sandwiches, Otto.
Oh yeah, sorry, Karen.
Berza comes back at this point with a large bowl of stew for you, Canny, and it is an oversized bowl. She's obviously noticed you eating a couple of times.
Okay, I'll eat some stew.
We're not in any rush, and I thought we were playing it. Oh no, we're not going to play it slow anymore. That was a shit idea.
I know. I think we should either meet this bloke that sells all the stuff, or go see Mr. Endish and put his end away.
Yeah, we'll put an end to him.
Put an end to Endish.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll let you interrogate him this time, Kenny. Even though I'm really skillful in it, I just get a bit impatient.
Well, no, I just don't shoot him in the face, Gaius. I mean, I think you'd be better off. I mean, I've got no skill with all this wording and stuff. You're a policeman. You must be better suited.
I'm all right. I'm all right with the investigation part of it, but when it comes to people, I've got little patience.
Well, let's we'll tag team, eh?
I've got an idea, says Trantia. Traditionally, the interrogatee is tied to a chair. Why don't we, put a spin on it and tie the interrogator to a chair as well?
You want to be an interrogator, then, Trantia?
No, that's not what I'm getting. Guys, I'm old enough to be your mother. No.
I don't care.
What's going on? Guys, do you remember what I promised you?
I wasn't on about that. I just
remember the oath.
Myself.
I've never broken an oath yet, guys. Remember what oath I swore. If you ever spoke to Trantia in a particular way ever again, don't test that oath.
It's alright, don't test me either, Kenny. You won't be strong.
Got a fucking mission here.
Alright. I wasn't being rude that time.
Yeah, I'm sure you weren't, but yeah, you better not be neither.
Anyway, it's just sick.
And Otto's going to go from behind Kenny's going to go, yeah.
This is a decent woman. You shouldn't talk too loud like that,
Can you all,
we haven't got time for this.
Can you all make make an awareness test, please? It's not sight-based. It would be hearing-based if anyone has anything that applies to that.
Fail?
That is a huge fail.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on one of those games so far. I've only managed to hit with obscene bonuses and a fate point.
I've managed to burn a fate point.
Well, that's what you get when you go bum rushing in as Otto.
I have to make toughness and strength tests. I overlooked that part of his training.
He never had any training. One minute he was collecting data in a fucking hive city on Scintilla, and the next thing you know, he's been dragged halfway across the sector because he found some naughty words. He found the equivalent of the Chaos Swearing Dictionary, and now he's fucking damned.
Otto's right. We ain't got any time to waste.
I'm going to say as I gnaw upon a sandwich.
What did you do? Mention Tron? Mentioned. Oh, sorry. Too bad.
Whatever it tries to. Good.
Okay.
It works. Good.
Otto's right. Let's go. We've got a man to see. We've got a job to do. We haven't got any time to waste.
We get our weapons first.
I've got all the weapons. What do you mean, like guns? Who needs guns?
Me?
I don't know.
I don't know. Have we got any guns hidden anywhere?
The guns were all taken when you entered the town. You have a token to retrieve them when you leave the town.
How about we get them and then we sneak back in?
There are also a number of auto guns and a few pistols currently on the floor of the Sanctuary Gallows around all these bodies, which, by the way, Eli has got... I don't know where he's gone. I haven't put him on this version of the map. Eli has got his servitor, whose name... He has got a name. I don't know if it's a funny name. But he's got his servitor to come and begin picking up the bodies.
Yeah, I'll say as much to what I'll say. There's guns lying around. We ain't got time to be going back out and in the town again. If you want a gun, pick one up from ease. And
I'm going to pick one up.
Do you want a grenade?
Yeah, I'll have a grenade.
I'll tow a couple of frag grenades.
Okay, add a couple of frag grenades then.
These are better than guns.
I agree.
And I'll
let's go right back to that Endish Manor.
Can I throw a grenade at the door?
I mean, it's free country.
Excellent.
Breach and clear, Otto. Breach and clear.
Yeah, breach and clear. Yeah, breach and clear. And he's going to shuffle off going breach and clear.
Okay, so we're going to march off very quickly. I'm still going to hold the soup and eat it as I walk.
I'm going to pick up an auto gun as well.
All right.
And have a bit of a search of the crusty bodies.
Yeah, if you want to have a search of the bodies, please give me a thingy roll. I forgot what it's called.
Search roll?
A search roll, yeah.
I don't want to touch him.
I've left him alone as well because I'm a bit manky.
Search. Not a roll. No.
I have lovely metal wanking out.
All I find is herpes.
This is P. P for plague.
Okay, so you can add an auto gun to your inventory, Otto, and 90 man-stopper rounds. That's 3 clips. And I would also like you, Otto, please, to make an awareness test. As you're all leaving... Hang on, I'm on the wrong map.
Hang on a minute.
Hang on a fucking minute.
What are you doing? Put the brake on.
Okay, as you're all leaving, just going to move you all over here. You come to the entrance, and you see bleeding out on the floor is this woman that Otto spent some time with, and she looks very pale and a little bit sickly, and you can see her exposed abdomen is torn open with a very ragged wound, and it looks to be festering already. And she's sort of gasping, fighting for breath.
I'm going to go over and
She
go.
looks up at you, and you see her eyes have gone a bit like milky as well.
Wrong time of month, is it, love?
That was in bad taste, guys. I'll put her out. I'll put her out of her misery. I'll do it if you want.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed this, Otto.
I can't bring myself to do it. Like, no, actually, no. He's going to pick up the auto gun and be like,
I'll splatter with the root mace.
pick up the auto gun. I'm like, we could have been something special, but instead you had to go and get yourself killed. And then he's going to spray full auto into her face.
All right, knock 10 of the man-stoppers off as you unload a full fucking burst. And as the last of the shots rings out, you hear this, "What did I fucking say about no guns? Fucking Jesus!"
It's a shame she was a goer. And then Otto's just going to walk through the door, and then just shuffle out. I'm going to stop and search you first and get my thrones back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give me another search roll, please, Otto.
Say to Tranter, see
Who
if
said,
taking that
who
very
said
well.
romance is dead? And I'm going to start rifling through... Well, it clear. Well, they were right. That's a thing. Oh my god.
Something about this place, it brings out the worst in people.
Yeah, it's his place.
It's
Definitely this place.
it looks nicer.
Okay, Otto, get your character sheet ready.
I'm playing a good guy, Alan.
You're not playing a good guy at all, Hayden. You're so full of shit. You're always like, oh yeah, Gaius is really good, and you've literally murdered everyone you've encountered.
That is been good. I could have been much more evil.
Right, Johnny.
No one believes what you're saying.
No, they don't.
Oh, you don't think I could have been any more evil?
No. No one believes that you're playing a good guy.
He's the bent
okay.
cop.
I didn't ask you that.
No, I definitely believe you could have been worse than you are. But that's not the same as you're playing a good guy.
I've never figured out if Gaius is a bent cop or he's just a cop in denial of his own true character.
I think he's in denial of being a cop.
Right, Johnny, this is what you find on Felinda. You find a very sort of high-tech knife, which has a button on the end, which you realise dispenses a liquid from inside it, and this is a poison knife. So add poison knife. And she also has a black powder pistol with 4 reloads. Very primitive weapon.
I'll leave that.
Okay. She also has 3 doses of Obscura and an Obscura pipe.
I'm going to pass them to Canny.
Okay, Canny.
Have I ever? I'm gonna wonder if I've ever smoked Obscura in front of Otto for a moment. I don't.
I'll be like, anybody want these? I'll be like, anybody want this? Right.
I'll have some.
Is anyone want to take this as evidence?
Oh yes, I will. I will.
I'm gonna snatch at the Obscura.
Oh, well, I take it. Honey.
Yeah, put it with the other evidence, Kenny. It's important. That.
Yeah, thanks, Lou.
Now I'm going to give a little wink. Like that.
Transier pipes up and says, I mean, to be fair, Canny can carry the most, so it makes sense for him to take most of the loot. And she gives you a little wink, Canny.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
You're a smart guy. That's why I like you.
There's something in the air around here. You all seem to have this twitch in your eye.
You also have, Otto, you find a small handheld device of some kind. And I would like you to make a tech use test, please, with a +10.
Okay. Tech use. With +10. My tech use isn't great, but plus.
Yeah, you're not sure what this is. It looks like it might be a bit like an Auspex device, but it's not an Auspex device. But it looks like a similar thing, a handheld thing with some knobs, dials, and a screen. But you don't really know what it is.
Something that a woman of her former profession would be very good at handling.
Yeah. Plenty of knobs on it. And we're back to Slanesh.
You want to lift up to the manor? Wow.
Oh yeah, if you would. I've had a bit of a rough day.
I can see that you've been playing fire again, haven't you, Otto?
Yeah. Sometimes you get burned, What can I say? And then he's just going to pull the auto gun up, and after that, and just go after picking up the stuff.
Yeah, I'll hoist him up, and then we'll head off to manor.
Okay.
Cool. So what is that thing? Is it just a mysterious device?
Yeah, put it as device from Felinda.
Device.
Gives a look. Oh, I'm smart.
I'll pass it to him. I'll extend it down to him. Pass it down to him on his shoulder.
Just to clarify, Yeah, sure. Just to clarify, it's +10 for this. Just to clarify, Dave, what's going on here? Otto and Canny have formed an unlikely friendship that involves Otto riding around on Canny's shoulders because his little legs get tired.
7 degrees of failure, Dave.
Yeah, you think it might be an apple.
Yeah, it's definitely an apple. An apple. It's an old brand.
But yeah, you've no idea what this device
Yeah.
is. You've never seen anything like it before.
No, I
Oh,
don't
look,
know. I don't know. I've never seen nothing like it.
Never seen nothing like it in my life.
All right. Where are my notes? There they are. Time me on. Okay. All right. So you head back out into the streets and the winding, almost like scaffold-like structure that makes up Gantry. And you work your way back up towards the top to where this strange site is, this actual house that's perched atop this bizarre tangle of sheets of metal and tent cities and all sorts of random detritus built around the remains of this vessel that's hanging down underneath the city. And at the top you find, again, Endish Manor. And you approach the front door. Are you knocking on the door?
I think we're going to grenade our way in, aren't we? Otto?
Going to Otto takes out a frag grenade. I'm like, shall we?
I don't know. Gaius, you're in charge. This is your mission. How are we going to play this, boss?
He puts the pin back in carefully.
Should we blow our way in?
Yeah,
Should we smash our way in, or should we play it? Should we play it slow? Should we
let's play it
butter in?
slow so it doesn't run off.
Yeah, play it smooth.
Because I want the satisfaction of being able to shoot this guy while I'm interrogating myself.
Yeah. So how are we going to do? We're just going to knock on the door,
Yeah, of course, and be polite.
all polite like.
Then murder everybody once we've killed him.
All right.
What's
All
the
right,
plan?
boss.
Murder after we
Who's
kill.
going to knock on the door, boss?
Everybody will hear you, boss.
Okay. I'm going to head up to the door and knock on it.
All right. After a few moments, the door opens and there's this pale-faced, weaselly little man that you met before that's clearly some sort of manservant. And he says, yeah, oh, you boys again. Is something I can do for you?
Yeah, quick, take us to Omar. It's an emergency.
Oh, emergency. Oh, I'll just have to go see if he's busy. He's...
We'll come with you.
No. You just wait
Yeah,
here,
come in.
fella. I'll be... and he's trying to shut the door on you.
I put my foot in the door and there go, Canny.
Yeah,
It's all open.
We'll just push our way in, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's not... I mean, he's about the same sort of size and build as Otto, so it's really not going to be...
Didn't you hear it was an emergency? We said there's been an issue down at the
What's the name of that pub called?
the Sanctuary Gallows.
Sanctuary Gallows. There's
We
been
need
a
to tell us as
disturbance.
soon as we can.
Okay. Just a second. I've got some weird issue going on here. There we go. Right, hang on. This is all wrong. What's happened? There we go. Definitely not winging this at all.
We have every faith in you.
That's the best way to GM, I think.
It's the only way to GM. Right, okay. That's that done. So now I can move you cunts. All right, so as you push your way in, this house, it's It's quite old. It looks like it's been here a very long time. It's a little bit run down. A lot of the walls and the floor are wooden, and they're slightly rotten with age. And there's this smell of mustiness about the place. And as you push your way in,
Is it the house? Is it like the house out of Bad Taste? Is it Bad
Yeah.
Taste? Yeah.
yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put you all on another map.
Bad Taste? Is it? Nothing to that one.
I'm going to find a
Which,
random.
is it Bad Taste? No, that's not Bad Taste, is it? You know the one where he gets he's got a lawnmower and he's like killing all those zombies.
Yeah, that's
It's
bad
where-
taste, isn't it?
Is it Bad Taste? I think it's Bad Taste. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, sorry. Like an old decrepit like house. Got an old school
Decrepit like
vibe.
an old shepherd.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Let's put you on this map.
Yeah. Just like that.
Okay, so as you push your way in into this foyer, there's this grand staircase in front of you. And you imagine that once this house was maybe quite, a grand house. Not as fancy as Mesmeron's place, but, you think centuries ago maybe this was something. But now it's run to ruin. And the manservant comes trotting in after you and says, "Oh, please, no, you must leave. Mr. Endish doesn't receive unannounced or uninvited guests." And I'd like you all to make an awareness test, please. It's not sight-based. It's hearing-based.
Oh, hearing based.
When we came to see him last, where was he? We were not too long ago. weren't
Yeah, I'll explain to you shortly where he was. After you've
Oh
made
my
your awareness
Lord.
test.
we? My rolls today.
Do you like my new profile icon?
Oh, the chicken.
Yeah, I am Meta Chicken.
Oh,
Good.
All right. So Otto and Gaius, you can hear as you come in, just off to the left here, just past the entrance. You can hear a sound like a whirring mechanical sound coming from down that way. Where you met him before, you know that up this way he has an office, and that's where, well, not an office, more like a study, I suppose, / office. That's where you met him before, where you spoke to him about the business deal that you proposed to work for him and all that sort of stuff.
Right, what do you reckon, people? Split up and search the place. I think 2-3 of us should take point up here. We should split up into even numbers and search either
yeah,
side.
we should definitely split up the party. For safety.
Always split the party. Yeah.
Well, you don't want anybody escaping. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
What is this?
up to you.
An En Vogue song?
It is. Yeah. Could be.
Well, you're the boss in this scenario, Gaius. We'll take your lead.
All right, Canny, you're with me. Hannibal, will you search the other side of the stairs with Otto or Seraph, and Otto and Trantia search the other part?
What, you mean I have to walk?
Yeah.
Well,
You
I'm
might-
direct.
might
I'm
do
going
those
to say that.
triple
I'll do.
legs
Can
from
you
yours.
let me on with carrying me? Can you
Well,
stick off me a bit here, mate?
Yeah, I mean, he's only got little legs.
no,
Yeah,
it's
look at him.
straight.
And he's been in a
and
battle.
tall.
I mean, give him a break.
Do you want to go with him, Canny, and let him?
Yeah. Me and Otto with the
All
dream
right.
team.
Yeah, I'm going to put my hand up for like a high five, like,
Give him a high five.
and then just say gently, Kenny, gently.
Okay, I'll try and be gentle.
And then withdraws the hand like.
I'm gonna say to Gaius, I'm gonna say, what about this one? I'm gonna gesture at the old man.
Kill him.
Manservant.
Can I just fire a burst into his face? Like, you know what I mean? Let's just fucking let's stop fucking about and just start killing people.
Look him under your arm, Kenny.
Sorry.
You know, look him under your arm and take him with you.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Fucking Inquisition, you know what I mean?
I'd
Like
like
a
to
roll
grab.
grab it.
I'd like to grab the elderly manservant
Okay.
and put my hand over his mouth and just drag him around with me.
All right. As you first grab him, he goes, "Oh, really, Garvin? I mean, I really must protest, but you're all right."
Drag him
We're
around.
make sure you get him in
There's
sweaty pit,
no need to make a strength roll because his strength is 13, so you're gonna fucking beat that, aren't you? All right.
You'd hope so, yeah.
Okay, so if you want to show me how you're splitting up and where you go in and what you're doing, and we'll take it from there.
Oh, I've just lost the map layer. Don't know why. Oh, what's going on here? All I can see is like white squares on my map.
That's a bit weird.
You know, like the floor. It's all gone. No, I can see like that's weird. I'm gonna try rejoining.
Oops.
That's better. So which where am I going then, Gaius? How is? Or shall I just pick?
See. First off,
Gaius, stop eating. This is serious business. We're on a mission.
I'm gonna say.
First off, we need to just look at this bottom floor and see if there's any doors, any stairs, and what angles they're at before we split off.
Okay, so
Right,
yeah,
what's for first?
doors aren't very well marked on this map, so I'm going to use my wonderful new door tool to show you roughly where the doors are.
Can you show me gently? Sorry.
Double Seraph. Go the other way.
Yes,
First, me and Tom in the
I've
middle.
put my fancy new door icons on, but they don't really do anything on this map because I've had this map for a long time. But okay,
All right. And we all split up then. Hannibal, Seraph. I'll go with Trantier.
Potted with Kenny.
Can everybody heal me before we go with a bit of medi use or out like that?
No.
I mean, I could try and stitch you up if you want, Gaius. I'm pretty handy with a needle and thread. Is this the right time, though? I mean, maybe it could wait till another time, or shall we get cracking? Or
I'll give us a quick stitch up, mate.
You want quick
I've heard
stitch up?
Siegfried's good at that. He says from behind his shoulder and then just hides behind Kenny's head.
okay. So while Canny is treating Gaius, obviously Otto's with him because he's on his fucking back. Hannibal, where are you going with Seraph while this is taking place? This impromptu first aid in the foyer of a potentially hostile environment. What could possibly go wrong?
I'm gonna let go of the manservant and say,
Don't go anywhere or do anything stupid.
All right.
What way did you want us to go?
Check everything out. Report in. We'll not go too far, but I just want to make sure this person's not going to get away. So you're going to go to the left. Kenny's going to go to the right. These stairs as our central point. Be off this way and exploring. Kenny's off this way. Exploring.
Seraph's stalking along with you. She's got one of her blades drawn just in case. As you tell the manservant not to go anywhere, Trantier pulls a pistol and just points it at him very casually. It's a very small, compact pistol. She says, "I suggest you stay still, my good man, and let's Canny do his thing." So, Canny, would you like to do a Medicae?
Do I get any bonus for the medkit?
You get a plus 20 for a Medkit, yeah. Ooh. What is your intelligence? It's 22, isn't it?
2. 24.
Yeah, so 3 plus 2. You heal Gaius for 5 wounds.
I'll look at the stitching and go,
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Gaius? 5 wounds Canny heals you for.
Oh, brilliant! Thanks, Gary. That's absolutely amazing, mate.
No problem.
I say next time I get a good bit of booze or something, I'll truck it your way.
Cheers, guys.
What are your current wounds, Gaius?
I'll just add 5 to that, and I'll tell you.
5.
No. I got a few back last time, so currently it's 9 now.
9. Okay. So that is your new upper threshold. You can't be healed beyond that by conventional means until 7 days has passed.
Oh.
Got me lead boots on, pigs.
Yeah. Seraf's going to try and do a stealth sneak. Yep, you and Seraph just clumping through the manor. One of you knocks a fucking cup off this table that you pass. You arrive at this door. What would you like to do?
What sort of door is it?
It's wood.
Handle?
Yeah, it's wooden door, just a normal internal door with a handle on it, metal hinges.
I'll just crack it open a little bit and peer inside.
Okay, make an awareness test as you do. Okay, you open the door, and it looks like an office/study. There's a fireplace here. Looks like there might have been a fire in it recently. There's a few chairs around a small coffee table, and there's this desk. And on the desk there is a data pad, and also a few pieces of parchment and a quill, like not an electronic auto quill, just a traditional quill.
That's the extent of my movement.
Okay. So yeah, we're not in turn order, but we'll go around one at a time. So Otto and Canny, if you want to go and do whatever you're going to go do.
Well, I'll go where
Move as if you are in combat, but you're not.
oh, okay. Okay, but yeah, I'm moving up. Is this a door here, do you say?
Yes.
I'll move up to this door and open it.
All right. Make an awareness test as well, please, as you do.
Can I? Oh yeah, hang on. Nice movement with him.
Okay, so what you see here, there are shelves lining the walls and also across this space, quite a large space, and they're full of rolls of parchment, sometimes quite long, sometimes quite short. There's a couple of ledgers as well on this desk at the bottom, and there's a man here, and he's very heavily augmented with what look like lots of cables coming out the back of his head into some sort of box device on his back, and he doesn't seem to react to you entering the room.
Dave, you know when I woke up from being captured and interrogated.
Yeah.
And you said there was a data slate and a letter. Did I ever give them to anyone?
No.
No. I'm gonna suddenly go. There's like a ringing in Canny's ears and his head, and he goes,
I just thought something it might be something important. Maybe you could have a look at these and let me know what they say.
I hand him a data pad and a letter.
I found them when I was after I woke up, and I was
Yeah, sure, Kenny. Anything.
interrogated. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can't. I'm not much good at this book learning, reading stuff. Maybe it's more your area.
Yeah, I ain't very good at the old beating things up area, so don't worry about it, Kenny. We complement each other.
Yeah, we're almost one complete person.
You can, yeah, you complete me, Kenny. Say that, and then he's going to wonder if that sounded a bit weird. But then go to reading this letter.
Okay.
Kenny's going to smile to himself.
Okay. Gaius, are you still with us? Looks like we've nearly lost Hayden. Okay, the note that you read says, Canny. I'm going to do it in the voice, actually. Canny, I realise when you wake up, you're going to be angry, a little confused. No, I'm not going to do that. It's going to hurt. That's a side effect of the chems I gave
I'm
you.
fucking angry.
Had I realised who and what you represent, I might have done things differently, but I'm short on time. I've been in your head, and I've seen a lot. I understand that if we ever meet again, things might not be as amicable as they were last night. I deceived you, and for that I will not apologise. Yeah. My task is a sacred one, and urgent too. I have no time to waste, and so I took from you what I needed. I could not afford to have you keep these things secret from me, or lie to me, or send me in the wrong direction. However, after what I have seen, I cannot help but take pity on you. Born in chains, sold to the highest bidder, and forced to fight for sport and entertainment. And now you walk a path of shadow and darkness, one you did not choose for yourself. This I can relate to. And like I said, I will not apologise for taking what I took from you. But it is perhaps only fair that I pay you for what I have taken. The data slate holds information about where your...
What has he taken?
Pause for fucking Johnny. The data slate holds information about where your kind come from. I understand you may not care, but if you ever become curious, well, it's the least I can do. I doubt we will meet again. The information I took from you will lead me down a path that I do not expect to return from. And it's signed Gnaeus Lucilius.
Hey, Batman.
What's it
In
mean?
brackets.
What's it mean, my kind, Otto?
Sorry, what was that again, sorry?
What does he mean, my kind?
I don't know. It means what? Well-rounded gentleman, possibly. That have got blatant, obvious traits of genetic enhancement, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you could maybe a way of locating your family, your other family, if such a thing exists. Sounds like it does.
Didn't know I had a family.
We're your family.
I heard it was the stork that brought me.
The Desolation stalk.
Yeah.
It's a horrific creature, that is.
I'm like, yeah, that's right, Kenny, yeah. And then I'm going to fold up the letter and just pass it back to you. I'm like, you know what I mean? Would you like to, I'll give you this back, you know what I mean? You know, we ain't got time to think about it now, but like, you know, if you want to look into that later on, we can do.
Right.
Or I could have a little bit of a research for you.
Yeah, now's not the time. We're on an important mission. We ain't got time to be chatting and chittering or taking a nap.
We'll put it on the back burner. Put it on the back burner for now.
I'll move down to this door down here.
All right. Yeah, it looks like we've lost Hayden, so we'll fanny about for a bit here, see what happens. So yeah, Hannibal, what are you up to with Seraph?
Grab hold of that data slate that's on the table.
Okay.
Just give it to Seraph. I don't really do tech stuff.
A man after my own heart.
She has a quick look. She holds up the page to you, and it's a handwritten note that's been digitized into this data slate, and it just says, "Thank you for your service. You will be repaid with many gifts."
Mm-hmm.
And it's signed.
And then it blows up.
It's signed FF.
Yeah, Chris Waddle.
Give that to Gaius when we see him.
When he's alive.
Hit when he wakes up. Open this door.
Okay.
Crack it open again.
I'll delete a bit of the wall as well, just for a laugh. There we go. There is a servitor here, and it's not currently powered up. It's just sort of staring glassy-eyed into what looks like a small garden, and it's quite well tended. This little garden. It strikes you as a little bit of an oddity down here in the Underhive, and there's like these sun lamps above it. There's even little irrigation ditches. It looks like this garden has been well cared for by someone. And this servitor stands there. On one arm, it's got like a huge power claw, and on the other, it's got a double-barreled heavy stubber, and it's just standing there inactive.
With a watering can.
No, unfortunately not.
Little
In
pin.
hindsight, that was a trick I missed.
Yeah.
There's a little
That would've been
bucket
awesome.
hanging off the barrel of the
Covered
stubber.
watering can.
A little flowery apron on.
Yeah. And a
Okay.
gardening hat.
Back with Canny and Otto.
We should steep forward.
Yeah, so there's a door down here. We'll open this door. I'm gonna
Yep.
I'm gonna duck slightly to try and avoid
And I'll duck too.
hitting his head on the top of the door frame.
I'll look. I'll see which way Kenny's looking, and I'll look the other way.
Okay.
So that we can see. Basically.
Couple of doors down there.
I'm gonna head off.
Getting.
Is that a different manservant too?
No, it's the same one. He's with you. I just haven't moved him.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
Yeah.
still dragging him around.
gonna
Okay.
head down this way, I think.
All right. Okay. So that's
Can I? Because I'm on his shoulders. Can I go on? Is there any sort of thing like Overwatch or anything like that I can go on?
yeah. You can pick an arc and keep your gun leveled.
Yeah. So whichever way Kenny's facing, I'm going to basically sort of turn. Oh, actually, no. I'll just be on the Kenny's shoulders, facing forward with the gun ready.
All right.
It's like having a machine gun turret. Top of my head.
You've become a miniature Titan.
Oh yeah.
All right. So back to Hannibal and Seraph up here.
That's not a bad idea actually for the future. I'll you know what I mean. We can mount a little turret, a little crow's nest for Otto to go on.
Get Canny a really big helmet with loads of armor on it.
Yeah,
It's a natural progression, isn't it?
Yeah.
it is.
What's the ammo situation on this stubber? Is it like belt fed or is it an ammo
Yeah,
box underneath it?
It's a bit of both. It's a box on his back that's belt fed into the weapon.
I'll cut the belt just as it enters the weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, good call.
All right.
And move back out.
All right.
Can't get out. Oh, there we go.
Seraph's just lurking around with you wherever you go, staying a few feet away.
Check something.
And Otto and Canny.
I'm still here. I'm just checking something.
All right.
Head down Nan's corridor.
Okay.
What I can see. Is this a door here? That's a room we just came.
Yeah, there is a door there, but it heads back into the room that you came from, I think. So.
What
Okay,
about
so
Dan's corridor?
yeah, so you get to the end here, and there is a door here, large, double, heavier door, a metal door.
Okay, I'll try and open it.
All right, it's barred from the inside, and you can slide the bar open easily and push the door open, and you see outside it's back out into Gantry, and you see, the gentle curve of this weird scrap metal settlement sloping away into the darkness.
Okay. Right, I'll head back the way. Is there any other ways, like any other paths that I've missed? Or
Doesn't seem to be. No, not down
okay,
here.
I'll just head back into the room which I've come through.
All right.
I'll basically head back towards the others, really.
Yeah.
So I want to go through this door, but it's blocked. So
yeah, well, you can open that. That's my my
no,
terrible map. But
oh yeah, it's fine, mate. And I'll
No, it's not.
I'll come back to the
There you go.
others. There we go. Nice one.
And Otto and the manservant with you. Hannibal and Seraph.
Open that door.
Okay. You don't. This is for some reason the sounds of Hayden snoring are really amusing me tonight.
Oh, I've muted him, so maybe I should unmute him and just enjoy it.
For some reason I can't open this door.
Yeah, just go with it.
I'm gonna have to delete the entire wall. There you go. It looks like, again, there's another fireplace here. This doesn't look like it's been lit in some time, but there is this ancient games table here. You've never experienced such a thing before. They didn't have these on Catachan. But yeah, it looks like a small snug, and over in the far corner there is a bar. It looks quite well stocked.
I'll nudge that white ball on the way past.
Explode! No.
Replace it with a grenade. And open that door as well.
All right. Oh shit! What have I done? Okay. That's back the way you came, basically. And there is another door here. This is you can hear this mechanical sound coming from beyond the door that you stood by now as well.
I'll leave that to the next turn.
All right. Canny and Otto.
Okay, I'm gonna head down this corridor. Is there just one door at the end? Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Is the building lit? Well lit, or
No, not very well lit at all. It's quite dimly lit, and most of the there are a few like electric lumen globes, but they're not very good. The power's a bit iffy in this town, but there's a few like burning candles and things like that placed on surfaces.
I'll have my sunglasses on then.
Righty-ho.
I'll open the door at the end of this corridor, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate my glow lamp.
All right.
Yeah. Very carefully open my thermos flask, put the gun down, sling the gun, and then open my thermos flask and pour some recaf.
While you perched on Kenny's shoulders. Make an agility test, please, Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about this, Kelly. He's going to do it. He's going to pass it because he's an exceptional.
Because he wouldn't want to scold Kelly, would he?
No. Oh, fuck.
There's suddenly, on the back of your neck, there's this warm, wet feeling. Has he pissed his pants?
Pissed on his neck.
You better not have.
Uh,
Hey.
no, it's just a bit of recap. Don't worry, Kenny.
All right.
It is quite warm. It is pretty warm. Not
Sorry
hot,
about that.
but warm.
Fucking.
What happened again, mate?
Be a bit more careful, would you?
What we got in here then? What we got in here?
Okay, what we've got here is a
I'll
monotask
put a recap
servitor.
away and then resume my Overwatch position. In hindsight,
It looks like a
probably bad
kitchen.
move.
And there is a monotask servitor standing here. One of his arms is has been replaced by a complex servo arm. Look quite high tech with a variety of kitchen-based implements on it, such as a whisk, and there's a blender attachment and a couple of knives. But he's just standing there, currently inert, just staring at the wall.
I'm going to point a gun towards it and go, "Give me all your recap."
Okay. Compliance. And the servitor goes over to one of the cupboards and pulls out a big pouch of powder and just presents it to you.
Okay, I'll take it off him. I'll
It's,
reach down and take it off.
Okay, you can add 3 kilos of recaf to your inventory. Ground recaf.
I'm gonna see that this has worked. Kenny's gonna go.
Give me all your bacon.
It looks at you and says, "Is rebacon acceptable?"
Yeah, I mean, what do you think? I'm one of these fancy pants nobles or something?
Compliance. It goes into the back. You hear it rummaging around, and it comes back with just a large packet wrapped in grease-proof paper of raw meat.
Rebacon.
Yep, a kilo of it. A kilo of rebacon.
Fantastic.
Don't ask where it comes from.
I won't. Right, so there's no other exits to this room, is there? We'll go back.
No, it's dead end yet.
I'll head back and I'll comms into back into Gaius.
All right, boss. I don't think there's much this way on this wing of the ground floor.
Yeah, all right. I've been standing guard because I'm in charge and delegating and stuff, and I've been really respectful to Trantia in your absence.
Glad to hear it. 'Cause if you talk to her like a slag, I'm going to chop the arm off and beat you to death with it.
If I ever talk to her like a slag, you have permission to do that, Kenny. Just taking advantage of Hayden's absence. That is now canon.
Okay, so yeah, I'll wait back at this foot of the stairs for Mr. King.
Yeah.
To return.
Okay.
Sarah.
And Hannibal.
Open that door.
All right. You open this door, and there is another of these combat servitors. Again, autocannon on one arm. Sorry, heavy stubber on one arm, power claw on the other, and it's just standing there doing nothing.
Do the same. Cut the ammo belt.
Okay. All right.
All right, Hannibal, there's nothing on the east wing. It's just occurred to me it's maybe not a good idea to send you and Seraph off when neither of you have a comms bead tuned to our frequency.
Or do they, Dave?
Seraph does. Hannibal, do you have a comm bead or a micro bead in your inventory?
Actually, no,
Got a comm bead.
you would have.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, so you can attune them easy enough.
Yeah, let's attune our thingamajiggy so we can talk to one another.
I'll sync my bead.
Okay.
Come in, Hannibal. This is Cannibal. Over. You read me, Hannibal.
I'm standing next to you.
Oh yeah, no, forget about it. I just wanted to test it was working.
I'm just going to leave and rejoin the call because can't see people moving.
We're not moving, Johnny. We're all dead.
Should we head upstairs? There's nothing on the east wing that I can see.
There's a couple of servitors down here.
All right. Shall we head upstairs then, you reckon?
Yeah.
What do you reckon, boss? Oh, Gaius ain't got an opinion, so let's go upstairs.
He's not much of a leader, is he?
Do you want Sarah and me to go first? We might be a bit stealthier than you.
What, are you calling me fat?
No, just saying you're heavy-footed.
Nah, Leo, that's that. I don't know, we've only just met each other. Let's not fall out straight away. I'll go first, because I'm the biggest.
I'll be right behind you, Kenny.
All right.
On your shoulder.
So as you
Let's go together. Let's not split the party.
as
Stay
you
together.
as you begin to climb the stairs to this mansion, you see they split left and right. And I'd like everyone to make an awareness test, please. It's smell based, if that matters to anyone.
To Kenny. I think Kenny's got. Have you got smell based?
If I gland adrenaline, then I do get benefits to awareness smell, but I don't think I've glanded adrenal. Honestly, my rolls today are apart from that, I had one good roll on the Medicase. That's worth it, I guess.
All right. Ooh. Yes, as you all begin to climb the stairs, this smell reaches your nostrils, Hannibal, and it's the smell of promethium. And that is where we'll end it, because going any further with that Gaius might be a bit of a dick ache.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Right, good game. Good game, Dave.
All right. We'll.
Johnny, are you still alright to play tomorrow on the 16th?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Nice one.
It's cool that we've ended a bit earlier actually. Cause,
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind an early end, cause
On a
I've got,
school night.
in the morning as well. Yeah, on a school
Yeah,
night.
school
I
night, yeah.
don't mind it all. So.
responsibilities and all that. Got to open up the building and all that shit in the morning. So really exciting for me.
Yeah, I've got to go to Morrison's on my way to work and get sausages and bacon for everyone and cook breakfast. So I know what you mean about responsibilities.
Right, well, that is a heavy, that is a serious duty.
Heavy
Feeding
duty.
the team.
I get paid for this shit.
If you fuck that up, man, like if you get that wrong, but there's gonna be a lot of hangry people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know I've got a nickname at work, Johnny. They call me the People's Team Leader. because everything I do is just about looking after the lads. Like, I never do anything work related. It's just like, well, I've just realised we're out of coffee, so I'm just going to nip and get us all some more coffee. And I just abandon the job to go and buy coffee.
Everything turning red and going wrong.
Yeah.
To come back and be like, did I miss much?
There's them all over the floor.
I've got two nicknames at work. The one is the People's Team Leader, and the other is because my radio call sign, because it's the boss plant, every call sign begins with boss and then a number. So like the shift manager is boss 1, his second in command is boss 2, and my call sign should be boss 5, but I refuse to answer to boss 5. I only answer to red 5. So just basically taken Luke Skywalker's call sign. It took me 6 months, but now everyone calls me red 5 on the radio. And of course, whenever someone says, come in red 5, I always go, red 5 standing by.
It's the pleasures that make life worth living.
It is. These are the only reasons I go to work these days. I don't go to actually, make steel. Right. I'll catch you. Catch you two tomorrow night, and Dave, I'll message the group later about D&D. It'll probably be like Friday or Saturday, I would have thought.
Cool. All right, guys, take it easy.
Yep. See you later.
See you later.
See you later. Ciao.
See you later.